Hi, hello, hello, hi, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hi, hello, ho, hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, ho, hello, hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, hi, hello, hello, hi, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, hi, hi, hello, Agumi. By the way, for those of you who were not here right away, Agumi, very first message of the whole stream, cockfishing. So I immediately slapped her rude little Viscacha behind, and now she has, oh, he hates me. He hates me. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. First on. Wow, he hates me. Wow. I'm sorry. That's my Agumi impression. How is it? Is it good? I think it's pretty good. So she immediately got scolded. But welcome in Agumi, welcome in Eli, welcome in Churl, welcome in Sakamoto. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the. Oh shit! I don't know, my Tilly bot's not on. Hold on, Churl. Wait, Churl. Hold on, my Tilly bot's not on. Wait. Hold on. Okay. I think it's turning on. Stop. Wait, you're wasting points, Churl. You're wasting points. It's not doing anything. Stop. Tilly bot's not on. We have positive Tillies. We're Tilly stacking. I think Tillybot should be on. Let me try. Tillybot. Tillybot. Tillybot, are you connected? Tillybot, please. Oh god. Oh fuck. I'm working on it, Churl. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Tillybot? Tillybot, are you working? What the fuck? Tillybot, not working. Let me restart Sammy. Hold on. Refund your ass. We'll get there. This is the doing the tillies on this screen is a pain. So I'll do it. I'll get to it. Oh, I can't connect. Connect, please. Shit. Fuck. Uh, my token expired. God damn it. Uh, fuck. How do I do this? God, we'll do it later. We'll do it later. Get those tillies on my screen, or I'll cut down the internet. All right, let me. Uh, uh, okay, okay. I'll authorize. Uh, are you connected? Done. Okay. Uh, let's see. Can I summon a Tilly? Is that working? God, fuck. Shit. Technical difficulties, chat. I'm very good at what I do, I promise. Are you connected now? Hello, Zan. By the way, and hello, Taimisi. Hello, I'm fixing Tillybot. We're working on. We're doing some rapid onset technical adjustments here. And it's not working still. It's still not working. I'm having a panic attack. I'm losing my mind. Uh, 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 my bot account is connected still. Yeah. All right. I will figure this out later. I'm sorry. I will refund the points though. Let me see. Ba 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 ba. Let's see. All right. Everybody. Charlie, you get your points back. Tillybot is not working for the time being. Uh, that's Vera. Why is Vera here? Um. But anyway, hello. Eli says when you debut that live GD, you're gonna do diabolical things to the mouth. Don't do that. It's a cute smile, right? Did you guys like it? Did you guys like my live 2D preview? Wasn't it so cute? Wasn't it so cute? I thought it was quite good, to be honest with you. I thought I had a cute little smile, a cute little awful little smile. Thank you for the cum jam, by the way, Ty. Thank you for the cum jam. I heard you want to give you kisses. I sure do. For you, Sakamoto, of course. But I really loved it. I'm really excited to show it off next week. I got a fucking iPhone 11 for it. So the tracking is gonna be halfway decent. It's gonna be good. I can now be a complete and utter like little jerk in real time in live action in motion picture. It's gonna be so much fun. Let me see if I can fix this now. Here, hold on. I'm like kind of fixated on fixing the Tillybot here. Um, OBS, is it connected to my OBS? It is connected to my OBS. Is it connected to Twitch? It is connected to Twitch. Uh, this is done. This is done. This should be working. Let me see. Uh, yes? No? No? Okay. It's not talking to the bot. I'm sorry. Tilly is broken. I'm gonna turn Tilly off for now. Then, for this stream. Where my Tilly's, it's literally not working. I already tried to fix it, and I don't know how to fix it right now. It should be working, but it's not, and I'm not going to go into the guts of my Sammy program to figure this shit out while I'm going to play Dredge. I'm sorry, Churl. I'm sorry. We're gonna turn off Tilly. I'm sorry. Tilly's turned off for the day. I'm sorry. She's taking a rest. She's taking a break. Okay, be nice to her. The new model has very kissable lips. I agree. Very smoochable. With the overbite, it doesn't have an overbite. What do you mean? I don't have an overbite. I've got those are my little mutation teeth. Those are my little teeth turned tentacles. You know. Fun fact. Actually, the tentacle mutation that takes up the left side of my head is actually it's actually what's it called is actually starts in the teeth. It starts in the teeth. It's true. It's real. Hi. Hi, hello. Hi. Hello, hello, hi. We're gonna be doing some connections. We're gonna just play some connections. It'll be fun. It'll be good. We'll enjoy ourselves. Okay? It's AIDS. You're gonna die soon. I don't think it's AIDS. I don't think it's AIDS. But here, look. I'll make myself really big. You can see. Look. You can see here. Look. On the tentacles, they start a trail starting from the mouth, and they go all the way up to the side of my head. It's very cool. It's a very cool little cute little part of my design. And now it'll be in live 2D. It'll be in live reaction. I can make so many fucking things. I can do like a cunty little Germa move. It'll be great. It'll be great. You'll see me and you'll be like, wow, this is if Germa was like a snotty little like blue VTuber. It would be great, you know, in terms of like stupid ass little expressions that I can make. It's gonna be so much fun. Hello, Incredible. Hello, Ina. They're cutaneous horns? They're not horns. What do you mean? I don't have... That's like the one thing I don't have. That's the one thing that I wanted to have that I ended up not having. Let's try a little... We'll do a little connections first, and then we'll hop over to... I want to do the Wordle, too. Thank you for the sippies, and I gotta open up my drink. We'll open up our drink. We're having our Red Bull. Serving content. That's exactly what I said. My manager showed me my I'm gonna call it the Germa toggle from now on. But my manager showed me my Germa toggle, and I was like, how did you know that I like striking cunty little poses and looking into the camera? It was crazy, you know? It was so good. It was so good. I was so happy with it, you know? You guys, I think you guys are gonna really like it. It's gonna be really fun. There's gonna be a lot of, and there's gonna be some stuff I'm gonna be able to hook into. I'm gonna be able to hook into Twitch that you guys will be able to like play around with. Hello, Musbroke. Hello, hi. Hi, it's good to see you. Hello. Me when I mount my fawn until she, yeah. You know what's funny? In one of the Discord servers that I'm in, Musbroke is there, and I posted the little image of my smile, and Musbroke was like, the things that smile makes me want to do is insane, and I was just like, okay. That means I know it's gonna be good. That means I know it's good. Shut up. I'm sorry. I had to. You're the best. Everybody loves you, Musbroke. Mwah. Bye. Goodbye. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thanks for coming to visit. All right. Let's do groups of 4. Let's do groups of 4. Someone ban you? Here, I'll time you out. How's that sound? All right. Go on. Musbroke. There you go. You've been timed out 2 hours. Go on. You're free. I'm letting you go. All right. Groups of 4. Smoke, Shell, Fire, Milk, Cream, Comp, Hell, Lit, Sick, Lick, Paste, Netty, Orgo, Ill, Well, Dope. God, I don't know anything about these. Let's see. We'll do, I mean, Fire, Smoke, Hell, no, Lit? Maybe? No, I didn't think so. There's I don't know what Netty is. Lick, Cream, Paste, Milk. No. You love this song. This song is so fucking good. It's Adrenaline by Trisail. I think the original place I saw it was when I saw the intro to I think it was Eromanga Sensei. This is the intro song. It was a very good song. It's very, very good. Easy listening indeed. I want to do, I don't know what Orgo is. Orgo, Comp, Organization, Company. I don't know. I have no idea what any of these are. This is like super hard. Sick, ill, um, oh, smoke, dope, it's fire, it's lit. Like things that are cool. Like things what? Oh, no, it would be it's sick, right? Yeah, okay. Awesome. So things that are good. All right, we've got at least one. Um, I have no idea what the rest of these are. I mean, things that have fire, smoke, hell. Somebody's dog is freaking out there. Um, I don't know. Shell, hell, well, shell, hell, well. I I don't know. Oh, will contractions without the I'll. Okay, all right. Oh, heal, I'll, shield, well. That's so stupid. Fuck off. Um, let's see. Netty, comp, orgo. I don't know what these ones are. I like computer, like net, like netty. This is nothing. This is not a word. This is made up. This is not real. Um, how about let's do milk, cream, paste, and smoke. Things that can be white. No. Um, I don't know. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I don't know what netty is the problem. That's not a word. Um, though I'm missing one. Orgo? I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know what these were gonna be. Defeat soundly. Earl endings plus a letter. It's okay. I wasn't gonna get. What do you mean URL? Who has a URL ending in milk? Who has dot milk? I mean, like I know that we do like the dot cock joke, like with like Ty Misi and Prod, and we do like dot cock, like dot vagine shit like that. But like dot milk. Answer for me. Somebody answer this for me. What does this mean? Dot milk. That doesn't mean anything. All right. Yeah, that one was hard. This one was really hard. I wasn't getting this one. I want to try Wordle. Let's try Wordle. It's dot mil. Oh, like dot military. Oh, that's still so dumb. That's still so stupid. I hate this. All right, let's try ocean. The wine dark sea, by the way. Oh, we got an A. Alive. Let's see. Um, let's see. Uh, Brr, Bra, Brr, Brr, Brave? No, it's not break. BRE. What's it? Hold on. Man. Uh. Fuck. I'm losing my mind here. I've only got one out of these ones. It was TLD plus a letter. That's so stupid though. That makes me mad. That makes me mad. I hate it when like the connection is like actually we just took this thing and just fucking made and just like we just reorganized it. We just made an acronym out of it. It's like go fuck yourself. One, acronyms are already the work of the devil. Number two, I don't want to listen to 50 Cent right now. I'm sorry. Um we're gonna listen to something else. Okay. I don't know. Ocean. Um No, I already have E, so I want to do per pro praise. Okay. Let's see. So let's see. Oh, bu 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 bu. Paint? No. There's T, so it's TS. PA. PA. Pasty? Patsy. Okay. All right, that one wasn't too hard. That one wasn't too bad. All right, not bad. Not the worst. Okay, let's go play Dredge. Let's play Dredge. Let's play Fishing Simulator. Let's fish up some hoes, chat. Let's fish up some hoes. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can fish up some babes, chat. All right. How's everybody been doing? I know it's been a little while since we've seen each other. I knew I took the day off yesterday. I was so sleepy tired. I was like giga ultra sleepy tired. I don't know what it was. Dredging my balls across your face. Eli, I should send you directly to the infinite hell zone for that one. Don't pin that! Don't pin that. First Agumi, now Eli. You know, Agumi was like fucking, Agumi, literally the first thing Agumi said was cockfishing. Fucking awful little woman. Awful little woman. Awful little woman. You know, sent at 420. Go fuck yourself, Eli. Go fuck yourself, Eli. Alright. Alright. Let's see if we can fish up some hoes. Oh, that's right. We found this guy. Alright. I don't want to help. I don't remember what we were doing. Do not L me. No, you're gonna... Just don't do that. Stop. Don't say that kind of stuff. Eli, I gotta, Eli, you keep talking like that. I'm gonna send you home pregnant, all right? Don't be giving me that lip. How's the cock fishing? We're not fishing for cock, okay? I don't even have the right kind of bait, okay? I don't even have the right kind of like, I haven't. Stop asking me, you fucking armless weirdo. Let's go somewhere else. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know what I'm doing in this game. Hold on. You thought my little worm had a hook in it? That's such a sinister phrasing when your first message was fishing for cock. I hate that, actually. That's such an awful fucking thing. Man. Eli, you are, like, on something today. Do not L me, incredible. Okay, let's see. What is our pursuits? What are we doing? Search for relics, catch rare fish, find the family crest, light the statues. Okay. I don't know what else. I don't remember what I was doing in this game. This game was very interesting and fun when I remembered what I was doing. Fish. Can I fish? I can't fish anything up here. Okay. I don't want to start the stream. I don't want to be like 20 minutes into the stream talking about like genitals. You know, I don't want to do that. You know, we can at least like, you know, get like at least 30 minutes in. No, shut up, man. Let me snooze here. I gotta sleep. It's sleepy time junction, chat. We don't want to talk about cocks, okay? I'm sorry. I'm making the unilateral decision for everybody that we actually don't want to talk about cocks, okay? I've actually made that decision. You know what we're gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about God fuck, I can't think about anything but cocks right now. God damn it. Shit, fuck. All right. I want to go back to Greater Marrow and see, and kind of like go back to home base for a second and see what I can do. Always come to a sus topic, the first word you hear genitals. I mean, you know, like I'm actually, the reason you heard that was because I'm saying we're not going to talk about that. We're not talking about cock, okay? We're not doing it. Realize being a heel is the way to be. Also, you can't let anybody try to hit me, so you must counter. Okay, all right, Eli. All right. T. Chen poster, okay. Oh, wait, what tag do you want to go with? Cock pervert? You guys are so mean to me. You guys are so mean to me. All right, let's. All right. Well, I mean, now that we're losing Gnome Tuber. Cock pervert. All right, we're cock pervert. Oh, I'm not allowed to have that one. Sorry. So you got to pick another one. We lost Gnome Tuber, and cock pervert doesn't work. I don't think I'm allowed to have a cock pervert. It's so Nova. Hi, Coco, by the way. We don't need docking pervert. It's Agumi's, not yours, Eli. Don't be stealing other chatters' redeems, okay? Just because cock tuber, I don't think I can have a cock in the fucking tags, Agumi. I don't think I'm allowed to have that. That was the problem. Choke my rooster. Oh my god, you guys are so awful to me. All right. Choke my rooster. There you go. All right, we got one more. Oh, that's gonna get rid of Gnome pervert. All right, Agumi, what do you want? So I heard we're talking about cock? Question mark. Yeah, Sakamoto. Yeah, Sakamoto. I like with the comfy. God, it's so fucking hot in here. It went from like pleasant fall temperatures outside to like 80 million degrees, sweating out of my fucking like eyeballs right now. I am so sweaty. If it gets 1 degree hotter, I'm gonna come through the computer and beat all of you. You want docking? Yeah, Gumi, you want docking? That's what you want? You want docking? That's the tag that you want to go for? Fine. Alright. Docking. We've got Gnome Pervert, Gnome Edit Award. No, I'm sorry. Gnome Pervert, Gnome Did Award, Skin Pervert, Choke My Rooster, and docking. You guys really can't let me fucking have anything. You know I'm supposed to be able to, like, be discovered? You know, the tags are like used for, so that like people can be like, oh, who's this handsome blue streamer? Who's this exciting person that I can now find and talk to? And they're just like, oh, there's some kind of weird gnome skin pervert. Great, cool, exactly what I wanted. Exactly what I wanted. I got Schmeat sweats. I got regular sweats, dog. It's hot in here. I am like, God, it's hot. Fuck. Hotter than hell. Favorite gnome cock streamer? I like how there's like, you get like Twitter URLs. Like URL, so like replace like do people say URL or do they say URL? I've always said URL. You know, I've always pronounced it as like an URL, like hey man, check this URL I'm sending you, and it's kind of like I'm like asking you to like look into like an old school British nobleman, you know, like the URL, right? Check out URL of Sandwich, check out URL of Twitter, you know. But I guess like some people say like URL, right? You know, I don't. I feel like it's more fun and exciting to say URL. Very honest with the tags. Damp Tuber, Live, Laugh, Love is separate tags. Absolutely not. Also at the bottom of the totem pole, that's not true. You should be dead? Stop saying that. I'm not supposed to be dead. I'm supposed to be well and alive just because I'm really sweaty. Fuck. Is irrelevant, alright? We're talking about Earls. Hi, Fizzbuzz. Welcome in. Yeah, it's really sweaty. And I think one of my chatters mentioned, cock. You know, I would never say that, but I think one of them mentioned it. And then I was talking about how Twitter URLs, you can have like alternative URLs where it's like girlcock.x or something, whatever like that, for like Twitter like embed in like Discord and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, you know, it just made, the way that I pronounce URL is URL, you know. I never mention cock. Accents here, don't say that. Don't post that. Don't post that. Really, you guys are really holding it in the past couple days. I canceled Friday's stream and this all built up to your fucking eyeballs, huh, guys? Huh? Your name is Earl? Yeah, exactly. My name is Earl. Earl Moment. Yeah, we're Earling out. Anyway, I think people, instead of pronouncing URL, you should pronounce like Earl. Like, check out the Earl of Twitter, Elon Musk. He's a smelly little man who we hate. Okay, so let me see what I'm doing. I think last time we were playing, we just kind of like roamed around. I have some monies. We need to search for relics, light the statues, find the family crest. I don't think we can do that. I think we need the explosives. Let's talk to some people here. Let's talk to the mayor. Blaming us, SMH my head. Well, clearly you guys have something you want me to know about. Clearly, when the very first message today was cockfishing, I think you guys might have something you want to talk to me about. Got the fushigi fingers. He's hallucinating chatters to say it for him. Donate me to the needy? What do you mean? People, listen. People need me in ways that you can't sell, okay? Ways that you can't give away, all right? You don't donate me, okay? I show up and people rip chunks out for their own desires, as they do, right? That's the point of Twitch chatting, of streaming. Chat reflex streamer or something of this nature. All right, you got me guilty there, but still. Have I encountered the fish that swims up the urethra yet? No, not recently. I haven't met your mom. Hello, Remove. Welcome in. We need Malphon for sustenance. Fun fact, you don't, actually. What would you do if you were approached by a wizard, started casting, and suddenly you heard the phrase Glizzaga? I would be concerned for a mass hot dog storm attack. You know, I feel like meat-based weaponry is criminally underused in sorcery. I feel like if you cast, like, I don't know, like Greater Hamstorm, you know, you can you'll get some good results. What are you gonna do with this flesh suit once I go live 2D? It's gotta go somewhere. You mean my PNG? I'm gonna keep my PNG on hand for like if I'm ever like really lazy and I don't feel like doing rigging or doing tracking and stuff like that. So he'll be around. You know, I'm not going to cut him up into parts and sell him away. You know, that fact was not fun. I don't know. It seems kind of fun to me. I'm like I'm having fun. You know. You just letting bro class Glazzaga on you. What am I supposed to do? I can't counter magic. I'm not a magician. I'm not a sorcerer. You know, I'm like a shapeshifter. I could like, you know, I don't have like access to like counter magic. I have access to magic that could do like other terrible, more worse things. You know, I can turn him into a meat storm. But fun fact, actually, I used to play Guild Wars 1, and one of the combinations of skills was Blade Storm and Hamstring for like the warrior class. So when you used Blade Storm and Hamstring together, they called you the Hamstorm Warrior. It was very good. So they'd be like looking for a group, need one Hamstorm Warrior, because what it did was it did like massive DPS and like was a big AoE like debuff spell to like slow and like cripple enemies. It was really, really good. It was really good. Always Expelliarmus, Dreamer's Wash, not been studying cantrips and wards. Listen. I simply just change form. I would just be like, you wouldn't cast, you know, Glazzaga on me, tiny little defenseless like meow meow kitten man, would you? You know? And then he'd look at me and he'd be like, I hate Khajiit, and then he'd beat me with a hammer. You would like a meat storm, wouldn't you? I mean, like, honestly, I feel like a good amount of like flesh products are missing in my life. You know, I recently bought some salami at the store, and like that shit's good. There's a reason we've been eating that for like a million years. You know, I'm interested in your ham storm, if you know what I mean. Heyo. Listen, if you have the money and the time, maybe go to your local grocer or butcher and buy a stick of salami. You may be surprised as to what happens. It is delicious. You know, I recommend it with like some bread. The most classic way to eat, right? You're like, dude's been doing this forever, right? There's a reason it's a classic. You don't even like Pajama Party no Uta? I don't know what that is. And if I knew what that is, you know, you don't know. Maybe I would. City girls make do. True. Can't immediately fucking talk about cock for 30 minutes. Talk about taking some. Listen, man. It's not my fault if you conflate the delicious smoked meat known as salami with penis. Okay, that's kind of a you problem, right? You know, maybe you should like talk to somebody. Maybe talk to a professional, right? It's not on me. It's kind of on you. In fact, that Venom ball image with how I'm dunking my balls on your head. Eli, I feel like you are kind of like a pathetic little like baby bird who I found on the pavement, and it's like, please help me, please. I need your care and attention. And then I said, oh, it's okay, little baby bird, I can help you. And then I pick up the baby bird and I cradle its broken form in my hands, and it says, actually, you look like you suck dick through a straw. And then I drop it on the ground and its spine shatters and I walk away. So, Eli, that's the relationship you and I have. You're inflating smoked salami? Maybe. Wouldn't you like to know? Why does a salami smell? You can have dried squid. You know, dried squid is a perfectly normal thing to eat. They used to, you know, they sell it in convenience stores in South Korea. It stinks up the whole room. Ooh-wah, ooh-wah-wah-wah. Mozart, so true. Play this if you aren't a gnome. I'm not playing that. What can I do for you? Do you know what strange occurrence is? Well, I heard that my counterpart Little Marrow met the most unfortunate end. They say he went mad quite suddenly. One day he was normal, the next he was pacing the shoreline, hurling people's belongings into the sea. After some days like this, he disappeared, never to be seen again. Nowadays, the tale of the old mayor is used to scare children. Not many remember him, myself included, and those that do remember don't seem to like talking about it. A most unpleasant subject. Better squid than durian? That's true. I wanted to do like a fruit ranking stream where I buy like a bunch of like fruit from my local store, and then like, you know, I obviously try it, and I wanted to get durian, but I like asked my housemates, and they were like, if you bring durian into this house, we will evict you, we will kick you out, we will make you leave. And I was like, okay, smile, you know, I won't do it. I wanted to do a fish. I didn't want you. I'm allowed to misspeak without you animals jumping down my throat, okay? Without you animals going crazy style on me, okay? Do you know any shipwrecks on here? Shipwrecks, unfortunately, there have been quite a few in recent years. Lighthouse helps, but even it struggles to cut through the fog some nights. We do our best to salvage and clear any shipwrecks that occur around this side of the island. That should make fishing a bit easier for you. Around the back, though, it's a little harder to get to. There are some wrecks towards the deeper patches. You'll want to avoid that area. Okay. I'm not going to look at that bird, Eli. You've already been wretched enough. In exchange for one slice of durian, brother, they don't even take that in exchange for rent. They're not gonna. The durian is not. I'm not trading that for durian. You know. Stop, Sakamoto. Stop. Don't call me. I mean, Don't call me fish fucker. I've decided. I took a second to think about it. Don't call it. Can you pay you money? Yeah, $10 and I'll play that, Kogo. Give me $10 and I'll play it. Gift 5 subs, actually, and I'll do that for you. But I want to do a fish tasting stream. Fish tasting. Fruit tasting stream. You guys got me thinking about Sakamoto added the Kotaru smug. You can't tell them to stop. I can, actually. Addition of emotes does not mean anything. Tai, that does not go to Kogarin's Pajama Party no Uta fund. I'm sorry. 5 for half. You want half of it? Is it like an OST that you want me to play or what? What are we doing? We're doing something here. I guess we'll just go around. Fish pervert, not a fish pervert. Not a fish pervert. So we've done Devil's Spine. That's probably too hard for us. I guess we want to do... We haven't been here at the Stellar Basin yet, so let's go to the Stellar Basin, I think. It's a peak and beautiful ballad. I will play it if you give me 10 subs. You think you're the fish pervert? I think so too. I don't even think it's me. I'll be honest with you. I don't even think it's me. I don't even think I'm the fish pervert. We got some weird fucked up squid. Brood squid. Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Other cores lay dormant alongside. Hey man, talk about gelatinous sac. I know how that feels. Come on, brother. Come on, man. Been there, done that, right? You know what I'm saying? Okay. But in the perversion of eating them, I mean, vore's a thing, right? People know about that, right? People know about vor, right? That's a thing. Put down some crab pots. Okay. Low T for not playing Pajama Party no Uta. I don't care, Eli. I don't fucking care. Thanks for the clip remove. You're like a pathetic little baby bird. It's true. But I want to do, like I said, I want to do, I think that would be a fun hand cam stream. I want to do like a fish. God, I keep saying fish. You know what it is? It's because I'm playing fucking Dredge. I'm playing a fishing game, so I'm going to keep saying fish. I want to do a fruit tasting stream, but I'm going to have to skip having a durian. Also, I spent all day here, yammering and staring at the mayor in the face while I talked about nothing. And now I have to sleep the day away again, or the night. Okay. Yeah, don't give subs on mobile because it costs like extra money. So the reason why I said you have to give subs is because I just don't want to play it, and I figured you wouldn't do it. So, I want to fish. I mean, fishing is fun. Fishing is peem, you know, have you guys ever been fishing before? It's fun. It's good. It's an enjoyable experience. You know, I would recommend at least trying it once in your life, you know. I can't really do it anymore because I can't really go outside, but, you know, you have to buy more spiced mackerel. We got any mackerel heads in the chat right now? Any mackerel chads out there? Call me calligrapher. The way my strokes are a way of life. That's insane. You're not a boring old man? What do you mean? You don't have to be a boring old man to like fishing. Fishing is peem. Come on. Fishing's cool. Fishing is fun. Is peen? No, peem. P-E-A-M. Peem. Peen is like your pee-pee. You know, we're not talking about, we would never talk about penises on this stream. We would never, not once. It's peem. It's peem. See, now I'm saying peem. It's peem. P-E-A-M. It means it's good. It's cool. It's good. It's nice. It's fun. Fishing is really good. It's basically an excuse to, like, go out into the middle of the water, get really drunk, and then drown. It's a really, really good way. No, he means penis. I don't mean penis. I'm not talking about penis. We're not talking about penis anymore. Okay, chat? I love mackerel. I have never had mackerel, I think. Let's do a sick little 360 for a second there. Nice. We're a good fish. We're a good sailor, you know. No, fishing is really fun. It's a good excuse to just get really drunk and then go out into the middle of the water and then forget that you're there, fall overboard, and then drown because you can't swim because you've had like 9 Long Island iced teas that you bought in a can for like 99 cents a pop. Hello, Summertime Y2K. Hello. Hello. You like fish sticks? That's kind of crazy to me, Kogo, because you're like so picky. It's insane. Is this where we want to be? Oh, okay, we're on the way. We're on the right way. I also know plenty of women who love fishing. Incidentally, they also hate peen. I don't know. I feel like some of the most heterosexual women I've ever met love fishing. They love to go out onto the water, you know, and they love to like pull up a fish because then they have a good excuse to club it to death with like the fish club. Fun fact, actually. Fun fact, actually, is when you catch a fish sometimes while fishing, you can't always, sometimes like it won't stop moving and it can be really dangerous because they can be really big. So you have to beat it with a club. Hey Dad, look, Dad's down there. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you mad. I won't play. I didn't pay rent this week. He's mad. I'm sorry. Ah! Fuck! God, Jesus Christ! Oh, why would you do that to me, Dad? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll pay rent. Fine, fine, fine. Jesus Christ. Slap the fuck out of me. Call CPS. You're beaten by my own fucking father. Fuck. Never said they weren't straight. They just hate peeing. True. Jesus Louise Christ. Exactly. All right. Hey, hut, weird fisherman's hut. Have you guys seen the gigantic tentacle motherfucker here? Place my hand on the stone. Cold stone does not reach my touch. Okay. Oh wait, I can't dock here. I thought I could dock here. How do I get through here? Find loose debris. Clear. I need like explosives for like everything. I don't know how to get explosives. Brighter Louise Malphon. You're doxing my middle name. You're leaking my middle name. Stop. I don't like this situation that I'm in. I would like to be able to dock somewhere, please. Oh, there's a skinny brown, a bubby. There's a skinny brown dog leaping around in the shallows. Occasionally it lunges at the water, snapping at some small silvery fish. Its technique is ineffective. Disembark. Jump off the boat into the thigh-high water. The dog stops chasing fish and focuses on you. Throw some fish towards the dog. Pounce at the splash and swallows seawater. No, bubby. Are they edible? Wait, is what, is what edible? Wait, what, huh? Is this Meat and Fuck Kingdom? It's not Meat and Fuck Kingdom. There's a dog on screen. Don't be, listen, Kogo. I know we were just talking about how you're a white woman, but you don't have to have that conversation, okay? Alright, we don't have to do this. Dog wags its tail briefly, but doesn't move. Slowly approach. As you get nearer, the dog backs up a little ways. It sits. Throw some fish. The dog eats them along with a mouthful of sand. Runs away nervously, hides in some bushes. Call for him. Some soft, encouraging noises. The tentacles, I mean, listen, all tentacles are edible if you're willing to put in the effort to chew them, okay? It's just like, they're too rubbery, you know? They're too, for me, like, I don't like tentacles. They're rubbery. I don't like to eat squid or octopus, you know, aside from the fact that it's kind of like a weird form of, like, spiritual cannibalism, you know? It's just, I don't like the rubbery chewness. Some of my biggest regrets involve dogs. I think we can leave that where it is, Remove. I think we don't have to talk about that. Stop doing that. It's not my fault he wants to eat sand, okay? Sand is good for the intestinal tract, you know. A little bit of grit, a little bit of roughage to really help you break up the you know, the bigger bits of food is perfect, you know. His tummy's gonna hurt so bad. It's not my fault he's eating sand, okay? It's never my fault if somebody eats sand, okay? All right? Sometimes the fact that I'm in the, you know, listen, I'm around people and sometimes they're driven to eat sand. That doesn't have anything to do with me. You know, it's just something that people want to do, right? Pat him. He looks at you expecting and licks his lip. Hold up some fish in my hand. You hold some fish scraps to the palm of your hand. Dog approaches slowly, but soon begins licking at them. Pat the dog. You reach out gently, pat the dog. Its eyes follow your hand. It seems to understand you're not a threat. Make your way towards the boat. As you're wading out, you hear the sloshing of 4 legs cutting through the water. You stop and turn around. Dog standing behind you and tilts his head questioningly. We're gonna take Bubby. We're gonna take Bubby with us. You continue, this time with the dog alongside. Its tail is wagging so hard it beats the water into a froth behind it. No, Bubby! Turn around and pull the dog on board. A stray dog, it's curled up asleep, opening an eye occasion to watch you move around the boat. Alright, Bubby, we have room for you. Lift the dog onto the deck. It walks around briefly before curling into a ball and looking at you. Maybe you can find this dog a more permanent home. We have caught a Bubby. New Bubby. Used to be subbed to this channel, you got the urge to go to the beach immediately after. Coincidence? Yes, exactly, actually. Fun fact, actually, the fact that you may or may not be driven to go into the open ocean and stick your face down to the bottom of the seabed and start inhaling large amounts of sand is completely coincidental to any and all time spent here in this channel. You know, you didn't play Pajama Party no Uta. Okay, well, you also didn't donate me money, so there you go. Ooh, some kind of wretched stone. Oh! Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Actually kind of scared me. Can we? I don't think we can dock here. I don't think Stellar Basin has anywhere to dock. Does it? Oh, there's a lighthouse over there. But I don't know. Is that like, oh, here's the dock. Do not L me. Do not L me, okay? Listen, crab is delicious, but I'm not willing to pick a fight with it, okay? I'll be honest, used to be chat reflexes streamer. Not so. That is unso. Shit, here. We gotta unfuck our boat here. Do you want to buy this dog? I can send him to storage. I can rotate him. Get rotated, idiot. Get rotated. Rotating you. Chat, I'm doing this to you. I'm doing this to you, chat. I'm rotating you. Ha 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 ha. Rotated. Okay. He barks too. Hee. What wretched tangent do you want? What kind of conversation do you want me to go on about, Kogarin? What are you looking for? What do you want out of me, Kogarin? Talk about the recent 100 man versus gorilla debate or Chikawa. I think that people get rotated, idiot. I think people vastly overestimate the endurance of a gorilla. I think that people have a proper understanding of the strength of a gorilla, but I think that people don't understand it's not strength. It's not raw physical might that will allow the 100 men to beat a gorilla. Of course a gorilla can like pull you apart like cheesy bread and beat 6 other guys to death with your severed head. Obviously, right? You know? There's a Wikipedia article about this? Holy fuck. Holy fuck. What? There's a Wikipedia? I'm opening this Wikipedia article. It's a question from 2010. Interesting. A confined natural environment without weapons where the men are unarmed and not trained in combat. I think either way, it doesn't really matter if you're trained or not. I think gorillas are bros, just funky dudes. I think 10 dudes versus gorilla is more fair. I would say even 5 guys versus a gorilla. I think if you pit 5 guys against a gorilla, then you'd have a fair fight, right? You know, because, you know, like you come around from a couple different angles, right? And that gorilla, like, you get to that guy's eyeballs, he's fucked, you know? You know, humans do not get tired as fast as gorillas do. We sweat, breathe faster. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Like people are correct in their understanding of gorilla strength, right? People are incorrect in their understanding of gorilla endurance, right? Like we're designed to be we're designed to be pursuit predators, you know? Like that's like our evolutionary niche. That's why we rose to prominence, you know, is because we just didn't get tired. You know, we could follow like a deer for like 8 miles, and by the time by the time we decided to kill it, it literally couldn't move. It would just look up at us while we smashed its brain in with a rock, you know? People also forget gorillas don't like confrontation. I think the hypothetical here is that the gorilla is willing to pick a fight. The gorilla is willing to square up. I think this is a consensual combat situation in terms of man versus gorilla. Follow deer for like 8 streams. That's why I'm here. That's so cute. Fizzbuzz, what the heck? Oh my goodness, you're gonna make me blush. Article says gorillas are better at self-defense since they're mostly herbivores. I think in this situation it's not really self-defense. It's more like mutual combat, right? You know. Would I join Mr. Beast's cool new video completely unrelated to this query? I wouldn't. I don't think I would join Mr. Beast anything because that would require me to like sign away my soul for like $18,000, and I don't think that that's worth it. King Kong was a devastation on gorilla kind. King Kong was I don't know. I feel like it's here's the thing, right? Like imagine you're in a room. I assume you guys are all in rooms, you know? Like, I assume none of you are out on the open field, out on the open road. Either way, assuming you're in a room. Imagine you're sitting there in your room, at your computer, on your phone, whatever. Now, imagine there's 4 more dudes in that room with you all of a sudden, right? Maybe it's not super crowded, but, like, that's a lot of people to keep in one room, okay? Now there's 5 people in that room. Add 5 more. That room is now very crowded. You are in a room with 10 people in it. That was a crowded room, okay? Times that by 10... 100 people in a room? You know how many fucking people that is? That's so many people. That's an insane amount of people. You can't I don't think there's many animals in the world. I don't think there's almost any animal in the world that could beat 100 guys in a fight, right? You know? The gorilla would not agree to mutual combat. They're throwing dung. It's not picking a fight. Well, for the sake of the scenario, right? And the vor room, we're not going to the vor room. 5 guys, that's my entire 8th grade. Well, still, like 100 people in a room is insane, right? That's so many people. And you take a gorilla, and you tell that gorilla to kill every single person in that room, it's not gonna do it. It can't do it. I'm sorry. You know, like it's just not gonna happen. You know, at best, like that gorilla is gonna start like mauling and beating to death, and it's gonna like rip that first guy like limb from limb in moments, right? The second guy still probably not gonna take too long. By the time that gorilla has to pull the third or fourth man's arm off, he's getting tired, and there's 95 dudes climbing all over him, jamming things in his eyes, you know, like punching him in the kidneys and shit like that. That gorilla's going down. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can take guys. I bet you can, Ina. You know, we did just talk about something sausage, something penis, whatever. It's like when people say they can fight off 100 5-year-olds. You don't know how exhausting that is. Exactly. You know, I've fought a single digits amount of 5-year-olds, and let me tell you, that shit is work. You know, like I want you to go outside and like pick a fight with a stranger, and then do that 100 more times, even though they're shorter than you are. You know, I don't really want to imagine a gorilla being hurt. Yeah, I mean, you know, this was a request, you know. I feel like in that situation, it's okay. I'm on it. Okay, don't go out. Don't do that. Don't go outside and pick a fight with a stranger. No, wait, don't, Fizzbuzz. No, wait, don't do that. Don't do that. Your graduating class had almost 130 guys. Most people couldn't graduate because they failed the final exam. That's 100. Yeah, like I feel like if to make it a fair fight, I would say five guys. If it was 5 average dudes in a fight with a gorilla, then that would be a fair fight. You know, I think it depends on if they were able to wait out the gorilla to exhaust him, and which guy would be willing to give his life for that to happen. Go to a punching bag, swing 100 times, you're gonna be fucking exhausted. Exactly. Hi Shrimp. Hi Shrimp. Hello Shrimp. Hi Shrimp. We're talking about the gorilla versus 100 guys question. I think if you wanted to make it more interesting, I think that if you give the gorilla the intelligence needed to if you give the gorilla a simple weapon, I think then we'd be talking. Give the gorilla like a short sword, and then we'd be having a conversation with versus 100 guys, right? You know, like 100 stabbing or slashing motions is very exhausting, but it's still a million times easier than 100 like motions in which you are ripping somebody's like limbs off, you know. I think that's a fair. I think that'd be fair, right? Call me a small, clumsy boy because you'd get a gorilla killed. A barracuda. She barra on my cuda till I. Barracuda. We picked up 2 barracudas. That's all we have room for. That joke is haram, bae. Man. You know, like people make the joke where it's like, oh man, when that fucking gorilla died, we met up with the worst timeline. I think that's true. I think that's not even wrong. I think something happened to humanity's collective soul when they executed that fucking gorilla. I think that was like some kind of like spiritual test from God, and we as a species failed. We failed. We didn't find the value in his creation, and we callously took a life instead of attempting to spare both. And look what it got us. Look what our sin has wrought. You know, ooh, there's a capsule over here. Unrelated, but I found out the reason my dad told his Ebony crew they were going to get Fate Zeroed because they were fighting King Arthur. I see. Big hit with all the lesbians at the garden center. Listen, man. Lesbians will appreciate anybody who will help them carry a 20-pound bag of mulch to their car. That doesn't really apply just to lesbians, but I feel like that was on topic, and that's a good way to phrase it, right? That's not true. Elden Ring came out. Okay, Elden Ring is a constant in any timeline. I don't think that's relevant. I think the simple fact of the matter is that we didn't show love to all of God's creations, and instead we picked ourselves over nature and showed that we were no longer in tune with his blessings, and as such we have been shifted over to the dark timeline. Crazy they killed Harambe, but those African wild dogs got off scot-free. Wait, which one is this? Ooh, hello, you're cute. Hello, I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? Lady, do you want this dog? I'm nobody. I struggle to believe that. Your ship looks like a fisherman's, and you look as though She looks you up and down, and her voice cracks. She trails off. This is a beautiful babe number 1, chat. We're gonna riz her crazy style. My word tendency is bright. God's light shines on me. Penis boy. Don't call me penis boy. Don't call me penis boy. Don't call me that. A lady dangled her baby over a wild dog exhibit, and that's... I mean, I feel like, well, the reason they shot Harambe was because, like, he didn't immediately rip the child to pieces, and as such, he could be, like, you know, the kid can be pulled out, right? There is no command for penis boy. Don't do that. He could be saved, right? The little boy could be rescued, right? The dogs, I assume, immediately savaged that infant and ripped it to shreds, and it's not like shooting those dogs was gonna bring that baby back, right? You know, like, you could argue that you want to put them down because now they have the taste for human flesh, but I would argue most African wild dogs have the taste for human flesh. At some point, you're just asking God to sort it out for you. I think what we should have done is we should have also thrown the woman to the wild dogs. I feel like at a certain point, like our legal system is not. I feel like we need to reinvest in karmic death. You know, I feel like our legal system needs to really reorient itself and look into karmic retribution. No penis boy command. No penis boy command. Only cops are allowed to shoot dogs. Okay. What do you need help with? Need help collecting research samples to study. I was originally pointed at the research outpost in the interior of the basin, but it was attacked. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests in the center of the basin. I fled here and have been making do as fast as I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind. My research come to a halt. Take a look at specimens I need. Please drop them here. Okay. Okay. Anything else? This dog needs a home. Do you want it? A dog? Oh gosh, let me see. The dog bounds over to the researcher. She crouches down to pet the dog, grinning. The dog licks her chin in response. I could definitely take this one off your hands, and I'd love the company. Are you sure? Yeah. Oh, she's got a bubby. She's got a baby. We've given the gift of Bubby. We've given the gift of Bubby. A direct quote from the zookeeper. He didn't stand a chance. I mean, probably not. Stop doing penis boy. That's not a command. This baby didn't stand a chance against 3 African wild dogs. I would say, okay, back to the 100 men versus 1 gorilla. 1 man versus 3 African wild dogs also don't stand a chance. You'd need at least a 3v3 situation, and I think even then, like, multiplying the amount of wild animals in any, like, situation definitely improves their chances, right? Like dogs are so much better at pack tactics. Like humans, obviously, like we know how to do it, but like there is stop those penis boys, stop. That's not a command. Don't stop. That's not how that works. A 2-year-old boy versus 100 gorillas, exactly. Should have thrown the mom in as well. That's my take. I feel like we should pivot instead of like trying to do like what it was like what's it called, reformative justice or whatever. We try to like reintegrate people back into society. We should return to like karmic punishment, where like, oh, you've like stolen something, we'll cut your hand off, right? I feel like that's you know, that we need to kind of circle back around, you know, like oh, you fed your infant to 3 wild dogs. Okay, here you go, lady, your turn now. It would be 101 gorillas. That's the pod, Tarzan. That's very good. I love that. I don't care if a zookeeper, a policeman, a tranquilizer gun, or whatever would have been right there, could not have helped. Sorry is not a word that I can even say. Condolences? That's a crazy quote. That's an insane quote. Hello, Wurzog. Welcome in. We're talking about 100 gorillas versus 100 dudes versus 1 gorilla. 1 orc versus 100 guys. Now there's the question. Orcs don't get tired. Do you think I'm not gonna read that out loud. They should throw in the parents who didn't take care of one of their kids died from measles too. I feel like we should really kind of... Suddenly the dog stands upright and begins to retch, its stomach heaving. Seconds later, it vomits a wet glob onto the floor. Something glistens through the mucus. Hold on, this ain't Warhammer. No, we're playing some Dredge. Ooh, he spit. Thank you for the wedding ring, dog. I can clean the rest up. Don't worry about it. All right, we gave this lady a dog. This is not Warhammer. We're playing some Dredge. We're playing some fun little fishing games. How have you been doing? It's been a little while since you've come to visit. How have you been doing? We're taking it easy. He smelted it in his gut. I will say, like, I think something that's really cool that you don't see very often is, like, so you know how you get, like, androids and stuff like that in plenty of different, like, orcs are different because there's 100 orcs and one guy, that dude is gonna leave. I'm not gonna finish that sentence out loud. I think you don't see like much media where, okay, so you see like media where like there's like androids and stuff like that, where the there's like robot parts and like android and like arms and like arms and legs and like laser eyes and shit like that. Whoa, hello, hi Omo, hello Raiders, hello Penis Boy Raid. Don't type Penis Boy Raid. Who told you to do that? Stop. Don't say that. You guys are you. Why would you? Who told? Welcome in, by the way, Omo, Mimic, Xanter. You've been here. Alex, Swigart. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for Penis Boy Raid. Hello, Raiders. Thank you for Penis Boy Raid. I appreciate. Ooh, a jellyfish. Fellyjish. I wonder what Penis Boy means. It doesn't mean anything. Can I collect this jellyfish? Something slithers into my cargo hold. What is this? Swollen flesh folds back over its eyes. Cracked lips bleed through mounted scar tissue. Infested. You infested my fish? I'm gonna sell this fish. Hello, Billy. Welcome in. Welcome in. What does Penis Boy mean? I'm glad that you asked. Because the fact of the matter is it doesn't mean anything because we don't have a Penis Boy command. I don't know who or why you guys insist on calling me Penis Boy, but that's simply not true. I am simply not Penis Boy. Okay? You know? I'm not reading that. I'm Shrimp. I'm not reading that. I'm not your me when I slither into Malphon's cargo hold. Not a metaphor, by the way. I'm playing a fishing game. This is not a metaphor. You know, cargo hold is literal in this situation. We can't sell fish to this lady. Okay. We'll have to go to, God, it's so fucking dark. Anyway, what I was talking about, thanks for the raid, by the way, Omo. For you guys, anyone who doesn't know me, I'm sure you do already. I'm twitch.tv/BrighterMalphon. I'm the Changeling VTuber. We're hanging out, we're playing some Dredge. If you need to raid and run, no problem. Thanks for coming in to visit, Omo. I love you. I love you. We're gonna be playing some more Kingdom Hearts, probably, I'm just going into the void. Probably next week, so we'll see you guys then. If you got a raid and run, no problem. I'm not a Penis Boy. But what I was saying was, you know how there's like lots of like media where you have like robot limbs, like robot like eyes and organs. I feel like you don't see enough of like full body like replacement of certain things. Like, okay, so this is like a joke bit, you know, that I saw somebody do where it was like, I need to go there. Where there was like a joke bit where it was like, I don't like that that's there. I don't like that that fish is there. That fish, haste. Goodbye. You beat the game, was crazy how much easier Ven's final boss everyone's in that game. I don't know who that is, but I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I knew you could do it. I always knew you could do it all along, Omo. I believed in you. I feel like there should be more media where like people's like organs are directly replaced by like machinery. Like there was one book that I read where a guy had his entire like stomach and digestive tract replaced with like a smithy, like a forge, and like his job for his group was like he would like make them weapons and stuff out of his belly. It was very, very cool. Wretched tangent. What wretched tangent do you want? You want one orc helping one guy discover his previously unknown womb. This is what this. Honestly, you guys, I don't think this is no longer Chat Reflex streamer. This is you guys dangling me over the African wild dogs exhibit and being like, dance streamer man, dance. You know. All right, 100 orcs helping one guy discover his previously unknown womb. The fun fact about that actually is it's actually a heartwarming tale of a man who had a troubling life where he was born with both sex organs. Something that can happen. You can be intersex, right? Or Chikawa. Well, we've already committed. You can indeed be intersex, right? It can happen. Fuck. You can be born intersex. You can have both sets of organs, right? And in this story, this man is adopted by orcs later in life, and he spends a lot of time with them. And eventually, he learns to confide in them about his struggles with identity and gender and even biology. Truly, you know. And the orcs they kind of lead him to discover. And lead him to come to terms with the fact that he is in fact he does in fact have what they call a boy womb, you know. It's you technically cannot. I don't fucking care what you can technically do, Shrimp. You're the one who wanted me to read wanted me to talk about fucking orcs and wombs. Okay, he never stood a chance. Chat, so stop. I don't like the phrase orc boy womb incident. You can have like 1.5 sets. Okay, yeah, well, sure. The point is that it's a heartwarming tale. They're gonna make a Hallmark movie out of it. And there you go. I hope that autobiography outline is coming along well. It's not an autobiography. I don't have a womb. I'm unfortunately for anybody who isn't ready for this, isn't ready to hear this, but I am in fact 100% male. I'm sorry for you guys, for anyone who is hoping for otherwise. You just haven't discovered it yet? Oh, I'm sorry. A for effort on the MPreg, but you failed. What are we doing? We're supposed to do something. Collect all samples. I need to find a glowing octopus, firefly, squid, and aurora jellyfish. Penis boy womb, not yet. Don't say that, Sakamoto. That's awful. Thank you for the bubby down. You will once the orcs are through with you. You guys are foul tonight. See, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking you guys were like held it in the past since like Wednesday. Like you guys were holding some kind of evil in your hearts, and I didn't go live on Friday last night, so you guys weren't able to like expel whatever wretched like things infested your brains. Did you turn off the command? I'm gonna piss your pants. No, MPreg. The MPreg just takes a second to it takes a second. Kind of backed up. We're a little backed up. Yeah, we're kind of. There's a bit of a line there, you know. Oh fuck! I lit my engine on fire. Whoopsies. Oh, congratulations on the pregnancy, Shrimp. I'm sure that's gonna go perfectly well for you. Shapeshifter saying you definitely don't have something is an outright falsehood. Okay, I think being a shapeshifter means I can definitively say I don't have something at a given moment, right? You know, I think saying that like, like I could have anything, but I don't have it right now. You know, I don't have it right now. Back to the abortion clinic, Shrimp. How many does this make? Agumi set the tone for today. Agumi very much set the tone. Agumi showed up, first message, 3 minutes into the stream, and she said, cockfishing. And I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you for cockfishing, Agumi. Oh, this is a orange flag bearing symbol of an anchor. I guess I need that. Okay. Twitch was showing you a message? Yeah, that'll do you. You're immune. Ina's immune to that good pussy, as they say. Immune to pregnancy. Sorry, L. Yeah, it can take a little time. You did say I can't stop thinking about cock verbatim. I did not. I don't know, man. I think you're making that up. I think you're lying. I think you're making that up. There is no exclamation point penis boy boom. That is not true. Not real. Not an actual sentence not a command that will do anything. I'm sorry. You guys have just like, tricked yourselves into believing in this kind of thing, right? It's simply not true. It's simply not true. Ooh, we got a little fucked up little fella. Look at him, all-seeing cod, staring outwards, unblinking, eyes borrowed from a larger being, but not the mind to process what it sees. You and me point delayed MPreg. Yeah, sorry. No, it's true you heard it. Sorry, it didn't happen. Oh, oh god. Thank you for the resub, Sigurd. You came in at a good time. Not only have I blown out both of my engines, we're also just finishing up with the most wretched topic ever imagined. I need oceanic, coastal, shallow. I want abyssal. Volcanic and shallow. I need to like research stuff. Let me sell these weird fucked up fish. I do not have a new command. That's not a command. Penis boy womb is not a command. I don't know who told you that. I don't know why you've made that up. It's not true. Eyes borrowed from a larger being, but not the mind of process. What it sees, just like me when I was 10. Yeah, that's how it felt to first put on glasses. You know, time until Mpreg mentioned, literally 0 seconds. They've been at this for an hour. The stream started and it was just completely off the chain, Sigurd. It was completely off the hook. There was no chance. But welcome in, Sigurd. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're taking it easy. I hope you're having a fun and relaxing Saturday. Okay, let's look at what we can do. Let's actually do something. You know what we can do? Let's light the statues. I want to do the light the statues because that's something I can do, and we can buy this. We can buy this. Hold on. Let's put away. Let's put away this one. And we'll send it to storage. We will put you here. And then we will buy this one. And we'll put you there. Okay. So now we can do the volcanic area. Let's try that. We do a little taking it easy. We do a little relaxation. We do a little smooth cruising. We do a little boom of the unknown soldier. Very good. That's actually really funny, actually. I already told the 100 orc story. It's a heartwarming tale. It's a heartwarming tale of a man who was you know, who was adrift in his life. Of a man who found his family. Oh, ooh, comet crab. Nice. Of a man who found his family in a village of 100 orcs who helped him to discover who he really was and helped him to come to terms with his unusual biology. That's just, I'm sorry, Shrimp, you want it to be some kind of like gross fetish event, but we're clean here. I'm clean here. He sure did find his family. Exactly. The loving orcs who took care of him all his life. You know, they adopted him as a child, and they were like, you know, this funny-looking human, you know, he could be a great asset to the orc tribe, and they picked him up, and they took care of him as one of their own. And as time went on, and he grew up, you know, and his body went through changes that he didn't understand. They helped him. You know, come on. Every mouth on stream is a weird fetish event. Yeah, well, you know, what can you do? Especially next Friday. Oh, next Friday is gonna be good. Next Friday is gonna be fun because we're gonna you guys are gonna finally, you're gonna see me in motion. You guys are gonna be, I think people are gonna be weirded out. People are gonna be weirded out more than anything seeing me in motion, because you'll finally see exactly how much I like move around and wiggle and my expressions. I think because people are like, they're used to my unblinking, like mildly vibrating, like smiling stare. That's all people have ever gotten is my empty eyelids, you know, staring into people. See if your wretched 10 is till then. All right, to be that, I will say for next Friday is also going to be hi Orca. It's going to be also what was I going to say? It's going to be Jackbox too. So if you guys want to be wretched, you could do it in Jackbox. That's gonna weird them out. Now you talk about orcs in some dude's womb. That was literally specifically requested by all of you animals, okay? Alright? Don't make me turn off the wretched tangent, Redeem, because you guys can't behave for the one day that I'm showing something new and fun off, okay? Behave yourself. This is the only warning. You can chew on new head tentacles. I don't want to spoil too much about it, but I think you'll like it. It'll be really cool. Gonna show the piggy's wiggling toggle. My toes do not wiggle. Jackbox, just use a towel or something, you freak. Hey, man. Listen, dog. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Sickos, yes. Yes! True. Sickos do be enjoying it. No wigglers. I mean, there's gonna be motion, you know? There's gonna be motion. You'll see. I'll show you guys. I can trust you. Are you sure? Do you promise? Tier a sock user? Mimic, I don't understand what you're trying to say with that one. I'm sorry, I can't parse that one. Secret? Huh? Oh, accent. Oh, I see. You're talking about accent tier. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I really don't know very much about my chatter's masturbatory habits, and I don't really intend to find out. I'm sorry. I mean, guys, if you want to tell me about, like, your preferred masturbation habits, just don't. Just don't. It's just, you just don't have to, okay? We're all lovely and innocent. You've never done anything wrong, ever. The two of you specifically, actually, are incredibly wretched. You're both incredibly evil. And I don't ever want to hear either of you say that you're innocent, because you're both the source of untold misery, in my life sometimes. My DMs are not always open. Remove, don't fucking say that. When's the Goon Sesh channel? We don't have a Goon Sesh channel. We're not going to. I'm sorry. For anyone who's interested in gooning, you'll have to find somewhere else to do it. Actually, I don't want to be fishing here. I want to fish in the volcanic area. Can I fish here? What is this? Shapes in the deep. I don't want this one. How do I need to light the... Let's try it. Okay, let's go over that way. There should be something we can do over here. I think the dock is over there. I think. Oh, nope. Hold on. We gotta thread the needle, chat. We can do it. We can do it. About the game is water becoming hell water. We're in a volcanic section, so I think we're doing that. A stone shrine, an upright slab bears a carving, 2 malformed fish writhing under the sun. A lower slab holds 2 shallow grooves. I guess we put 2 fishies here. And we feed them. Can I fish here? Can I fish? Nope, you guys are just mad at me now. Okay, let's fish somebody up. Okay. I think we need to fish up two fish each for each fire, I think. So we'll do that. We need 1 more for another one. Let's do that. Sorry, I'll reach out. I'll catch up with you guys in a second. Hold on. Please do not announce to the stream where you're very pure to say. So I know for a fact, Sakamoto. Don't you even try that on me. I've seen what makes you tick. All right, I've seen what makes you people cheer. What does this say? Something around. A jackbox is a box you wear over your crotch. 2 holes, 1 pointed towards. Oh my god. Forbidden salad dressing dispenser. Insane sentence. Please do not announce to the stream where you're gonna go masturbate. This has been a reoccurring issue, and I'm not sure why some people have such underdeveloped social skills. They think a stream full of mostly male strangers would need to know that. I'm very disgusting and crass and honestly just want to be happy. Well, you know what? You probably can't find that when it comes to... You probably can't find... Is this not what I wanted? Oh, I guess they want the fucked up fish, I guess. Alright, well, we'll leave those guys there for now. What about you? Are you the volcanic? Abyssal. I don't have abyssal. I've seen exactly. I've seen what makes you don't boo me because I've seen what makes you people cheer. All right. They want the fish with the peepers. Yeah, they want the fucked up fish. Eyes flag. I got 2 flags. I don't know what... I don't know how to catch these guys down here. I don't know how to catch these guys. Do I have to drag them over? They don't like the vent. I don't know what to do with these guys. I think I'm a demure nymph who puts laurels on the pure of heart. I don't even listen, girl. I don't even think that you can... you can't claim that because there's... 1, you're not demure. Again, I've seen the things you say to me. And 2... I don't think you know what laurels are. I don't think you've ever actually seen them in your life. Emerald earrings, wow. Free junk. You agree with Kogo? Well, you're agreeing with a liar. Kogarin, known liar. Known wrong speaker. I assume you've got the evil hellstorm. I do like how sometimes this water will just develop the evil hell zone for some reason. I don't... Where do I get... Like, so many of these things need explosives. Surely going into the eye water will not cause me any ill effects. Clueless. Tokyo Drift. Deja vu. I just been in this place before. Stone Shrine. I see 2 pale bottom dwellers hiding from their fate. A lower slab holds 2 shell. Okay, so I see. So I need to fish up the abyssal ones. The other one needs fucked up fishies, and I don't know which one am I at. Okay. Slander me like this? I thought we were besties. Oh no, of course we are. It's just, you know. Oh shit! Fire tornado! What the hell? You can't just do that. We are besties, and I'm just saying when it comes to knowing exactly what oh god, I'm so gimped. My ship is so crippled. Holy fuck. We can't do anything. When it comes to knowing what you like to jerk off to, I prefer not to be told, you know. Mod's doing double duties, talk to them like that. Get Polunk to Unco. Yeah, you guys can. Yeah, if you guys want to agree with known liar and wretch Kogarin, you guys are welcome to do so. If you guys want to see if you guys agree with her, that's totally fine. I have no idea where to get these explosives, but I clearly need them for like so many things. Hello, Oomfy Choomfy. Hello, hi, welcome in. Good name. Bearer of the curse, exactly. Kogo's being worked to death. Kogo's not being worked to death. She's at her job making her money. I don't want to be surprised. I want to be surprised. Wait, wait, hold on. I'm confused now. Surprised about what? About the explosives? Huh? She was kind of sexist. Why are you attacking Kogo like that? Because she's... Listen, you know what? I understand why people get shot more in summer, because this heat is like getting to me right now. I'm sweating so hard right now. It's unconscionable. It's awful. I understand why other people get like take out their guns and shoot at each other. It just makes sense to me, you know. Okay, let's see. Always Sport Kogo is a hardworking single mother who is kind and tender-hearted and not wretched. Well, stop thinking about cocks. It's not cocks that I'm thinking about that are making me sweaty, okay? Alright? You know, it's fishing, alright? It's not my fault that, you know, every man when he gets a little too into the fishing game just gets a little sweaty, right? Sweating is a normal reaction to when you're out on the open water, you, your homies, and the sea, right? Ooh, a goblet. Nice. It's kind of normal. It's a normal thing to have happen, okay? Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. Wait, hold on. Did I just get... What happened? Oh, never mind. I'm not fishing for cock. Stop saying that. It's not happening. Stop saying that. Agumi got spanked at the very beginning of the stream for that. You guys also want to get spanked, huh? Are you guys some kind of like... You guys like some kind of spank perverts? You guys want to get slapped around on the bottom? Is that what's happening? A pale skate. Interesting. Okay. We'll sell one. One of them can go into the... we don't have room for 2 of these fuckers, actually. You can go there. Okay. Let's sell the other one. Was getting it twisted. Did she talk about that? I was watching Big Dave the other day. Earlier today, and he was talking about how he didn't understand how testicular torsion worked. And I was able to successfully coach him through the physics behind how testicular torsion occurs. It was pretty good. Cockfishing, not a command. Sorry, cockfishing, not a command. Women like Kogo are supposed to suffer. Why else would they be so soft and punchable like butchered meat? I did not say that. I don't know who you said that. I don't know who said that, but it was... Fuck, I didn't mean to sell both these guys. Can I buy it? Fuck, I sold them both. Shit. Whatever. I did like... I don't know who said that, but it wasn't me. I think Kogo is probably the least person I would want to try to inflict violence upon because of what she would do back to me. Kogo would hit me with her Ford Fiesta and then back up and run me over 3 more times. Literally just said it. Stop. I sent pics. I did not send pictures. Did not send pictures to Big Dave. The way that I described it to him, I was like, okay, so if you have like a wired mouse, like, you know, like a computer mouse, and you have a wired mouse and you stand it up on your desk, right? You stand up your desk, your mouse on your desk, right? And you spin it around to where the wire part is facing up, and you spin it in the air. Ooh, we can get more here actually. The wire will curl around the mouse, right? Even though you're not actively turning it, right? That's how you get testicular torsion. It's when one of the balls gets tangled up in its own wiring. Why is my ship fucked up? Hello? Hello? Light? There we go. Think about Cox harassing women online. Am I a male VTuber? Correct. Correct. These guys don't really seem to be bothering me. Go away. No? Okay. Let's go back to... Why is my... Oh, are these guys, like, taking pieces out of my ships? Is that what's happening here? Oh, shit! Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, come on. Sorry for having whimsy. I don't know if that counts as whimsy. I don't know if that counts as whimsy, friend. Ran over someone's lawn bricks a few days ago. Listen, as long as you don't run over, you know, any gnomes. Not that I have a personal stake in it. As long as you don't run over any gnomes, I think we should be fine. Okay, that's in storage. I keep, like, eating complete shit. That's crazy. Alright. Proof right here of me saying it? I don't know. That seems doctored. That seems... You know, the CIA is capable of crazy things these days, right? You know, have you guys ever heard of Havana Syndrome? Every single day I wake up and the CIA beams exhaustion rays into my brain and prevents me from getting up and walking around the house because I get so sleepy and tired, like a sleepy boy. It's true. That's how it happens. Can I not... Really? 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 That's what we're doing here? We're just gonna run right away into the fucking rock? Alright, idiot, stupid moron. I hate me so much. The big problem was Twitch finally bonking me and forcing me to retire. I'm not... I don't think... Listen, guys. As long as we keep it between ourselves, I think we can talk about, I think we can talk about orc womb, boycock, whatever, as long as we want to. As long as we all keep it cool. I'm sweating so bad. Oh my god, it's so hot right now. Stop chasing me around, you awful... What is happening with these fish? Like, are they causing damage? I don't know. Like, they make me move so slow. Like, holy moly. Can we go? Can we move? I need to get these guys over here. I don't know if... I mean, I don't think they are, because it's not indicating anything. But I'm moving so slow. Those are your minions? Stop having minions. Can you guys stop? Is one of my engines are not damaged. Oh, so they just really slow... Those guys just really slow you down. I see. Okay. Okay. So we need... I don't remember what we need for this other one. We need to go check this other one and see what we need. So we need at least 2 of the volcanic fish. We need at least 2 of the volcanic fish. Let's see if we can... We should be able to skirt by these guys. What is this? There we go. So we need 2 of the volcanic fish, 1 of those stingray things. What do we get? Ooh! Oh, fuck! God damn it! I'm so bad at this game. I'm so bad at this game. Okay. Stop sending your wretched fish at me, I swear. Ah! Fuck, god damn it. Get munched on? I just drove myself into the fucking rocks like an idiot. Oh my god. Alright, alright. Okay, I find it weird that he finds orc. That's not what I said. That's not what I was saying. Those were 2 unrelated sentences. Don't say that. I'm just sweaty. I need to install my air conditioning. I have window-mounted air conditioning. Oh, here, wait. This was... A stolen shrine. An upright slab bears a carving. 2 heavily plated creatures locked in battle. A lower slab holds 2 shallow grooves. I need these fuckers. You literally say it's so hot? Because it's hot! It's hot in here! It's hot in this room! I actually don't know if we can do this yet. We need, like, the advanced crab pots, I think. Let's see if we can do this. We need 2 of the volcanic fish, 1 of those stingray things. We need 2 of the volcanic fish, 1 of those stingray things. We need 2 of the volcanic fish, 1 of those stingray things. We need 2 of the volcanic fish, 1 of those stingray things. We need 2 of the volcanic fish, 1 of those stingray things. We need 2 of the volcanic fish, 1 of those stingray things. We need 2 of the volcanic fish, 1 of those stingray things. We need 2 of the volcanic fish, 1 of those stingray things. We need 2 of the volcanic fish, 1 of those stingray things. We need 2 of the volcanic fish, 1 of those stingray things. We need 2 of the volcanic fish, 1 of those stingray things. We need 2 of the volcanic fish, 1 of those stingray things. We need 2 of the volcanic fish, 1 of those stingray things. We need 2 of the volcani Can we get this guy over here, actually? We should be able to get this guy, I think. We can light at least one, I think. You can come install it for me. Sakamoto confirmed HVAC. Fuck, I don't have Abyssal. God damn it. Sakamoto confirmed HVAC technician. This is what I like to see. Malfriends, can you refurbish my house for me? How many do I have, like, Malfriends in construction and, like, clearly I have an HVAC technician Malfriend. What else do I have? What can I leverage here? You know, mistook the word rock for the word that rhymes with it, and that's why he drove the boat into them. That's not true. I would never mistake that word for anything else, okay? I know exactly what word I'm saying when I'm thinking of that. Would you fuck a lobster or a crab? Lobster girl? Crab girl? Or this is just the animal itself? He did say that? I did not say that. Motherfucker Unlimited over there. If you need a loan, I can deny you. Not much else in my line of work. Hey man, if you want something, I could tell you to fuck off. That would be pretty good, right? You can do anything, but can you do it properly? Can you do it well? Can you build me a house that I actually want to live in? Is the question. You have a silly license? Is that good enough? We all need somebody. Oh fuck! We all need somebody on the workforce who's willing to get a little funky with it. You know, you've got the HVAC technician, you've got the welder, you've got the carpentry guy, and then you've got you know, the silly little fella. You know, got the silly little fella. You know, done electrical work before levying your home. I feel like honestly, I feel like there's no reason not to do your own electrical work, right? As long as you believe, right? As long as you know the electricity is more afraid of you than you are of it, I think you're fine. I'm a musician. All the construction teams need a bard. Yeah. I mean, I would honestly say, sun's getting real low. I would honestly say that if I was a construction crew and you didn't have some guy playing like the Hispanic music channel out of his like JBOL speaker, I would honestly not work there. I'd be like, fuck off. I'm gonna go work at a place that actually respects my time, you know? Let's do this thing. I would trust Sakamoto to build me a house. I wouldn't trust, I don't know if I would trust the rest of you people to do anything else. Although, you know what? First ever, like, I think that would be, like, if I'm ever, like, a really giga crazy huge streamer, and I can fund, like, a viewer-constructed house, I think I would do that. That would be a really good bit. What do you mean, you people? Oh, you know, as in Twitch chatters, right? Need the silly fella to distract Malfa so we leave the orcs alone while they work? I'm not gonna bother the orcs. What do you mean? I'm not gonna bother the orcs. What are you talking about? I wonder if you have to get special. I don't know if you have to get special crab pots, actually. You can build a house, but I can build you a death trap. I've lived in death traps before. The current house I live in now is kind of a death trap. There's a plug that I can't use in my room because it'll light the house on fire. You know, Twitch chatters with the hard R. You can say Twitch chatters, but Twitch chatters is a streamer word, you know? Hadal. What is Hadal? I don't know what Hadal is. Delaying the cooking stream not because of hand cam reasons, because the kitchen just isn't built yet. Exactly. It's the ultimate scam. Oh, you guys want a hand cam stream? Sorry, the house isn't built yet. Get to building my house, and we'll get to it. Know of licensed contractors well, so you can make it happen. If I'm ever like a cajillionaire, and I want to do a bit where I build a house, I think that I'll let you know, Sakamoto. They're busy with the... We've been over this, Shrimp. It's a heartwarming tale. Also, hello, Billy. Welcome in. Alright, let's buy some crab pots here. I don't have enough money because I've broken everything. I've broken all of my fucking ship so many times that I can't afford to buy crab pots. Okay, let's fish. Why is women auto-modded? I don't know, actually. That's kind of crazy. I only want men here? No. I love my lady chatters. I have lots of wonderful, sweet, kind women in my chat who are not the most wretched members of my community by a long shot. They're all wonderful and sweet and kind and demure, okay? Do not get it twisted, as they say. In fact, do not get it twisted. Okay, we can sell these guys. Penis boy womb HVAC. Maybe the women in my chat are actually the worst. Actually, maybe the women in my chat are actually some of the most sinful creatures to walk the world. It's possible. All right, we got one of these crab pot. Sweet and kind women like Kogu, Gumi, and you. Yeah, and Ina and Shade Kaneko, and we probably got a few others in there. You know. Oh god. Oh god. All right. I guess we'll just crab pot. Doink. There you go. Okay. He loves the non-insane female chatters, all three of them. Okay, first off, I love all my chatters, okay? Don't get it twisted. Don't think otherwise. I love all of my chatters, male, female, anywhere in between, anything else, any you know, everybody involved. I love everybody. Stop biting me. I'm fishing. Stop. I'm fishing. Stop. You're biting me. You're biting me. Stop. Just let a man fish. Fuck. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Do not. Oh! God damn it! I'm so mad. I'm so mad. If it makes you feel better, Omo gets the worst of it for me. That's crazy because you're also completely fucking unhinged here. Clueless? What do you mean clueless? What do you mean clueless? Did we? Okay, so we have a crab pot. Okay. How are you bad at the fishing game? There's a lot going on here, okay? It's not just fishing. Alright, I'm like trying to fish and I'm trying to avoid like 8 million hell beasts that are circling around me like some kind of like, you know, school of sharks, which they kind of are, only they're piranhas, you know. I'm not reading that. Stop. Those commands, you guys are getting so disgusting. Penis boy womb, the womb of the penis boy, the boy womb access via the penis like a hyena. It's kind of crazy that hyenas got peepees, you know? It's kind of crazy that hyenas got, I mean like that like girl hyenas got peepees. My streams love the NBs. Yeah, you know, everybody's welcome. We're equal opportunity fucking awful, disgusting, wretched chatters in this stream, you know? No, I don't care who you are, as long as you're like, whoa, we got a sextant? Sextant. Alright. We have to go sell all our treasure. Let's go that way. I'm not reading that. You guys are being so evil. Actor's name in Spanish translates to the penis boy? That can't be real. That can't be real. Why would his parents do that to him? That can't be real. That's not true. You're relatively hinged. There's a filter. You just wouldn't like it. Okay. Then let's keep it that way. Got a fucked copy. It's just a fishing game. Are you telling me I got the evil fishing game? Love your viewers. Love your chatters. Love crashing into rocks. That is true. I love everything about today's stream, such as the cock conversation, my chatters, my stream, running my ship into the stones. It's great. I haven't fished up any BBW Latinas, though, which is unfortunate. Ideally, we're going to get there one of these days. But unfortunately, we haven't caught anybody yet. Let's fish you up. Come here. Coastal. I don't have my coastal. Wretched laughter. It's not wretched. I found a sextant. Come on. Like sex. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Look up Lucario feet. Not doing that. Not doing that. We're having a normal one today, aren't we, Chad? We're having a normal one, aren't we? You know, are we truly, did you guys see the live 2D preview and you guys just went off the rails? Is that what happened? You guys saw the live 2D and you were like, I can't hold it in anymore. I've got to lose my fucking mind. That smile, that fucking smile, that's where it started. Those are called land whales. Why, you can't go fishing on land, you know? He hunts women for sport. Women hunt me for sport, I'll be honest with you. Can't go a day in my life without being pursued by some kind of like female intent on stripping my skin from my bones. Sex, haha, like ses in Portuguese. Exactly. I wish I could understand or speak Portuguese. Hi, swordfishies. Oceanic, I don't have that. You can't go fishing on land. Yes, you can. Oh, okay, you know, not for the fish that I'm hunting for. Okay. Just a crumb of feet, my lord. Just a little bit of tootsies, please. Please. Please, my liege. Just a little bit of Tootsies, please. Like a Lovecraft story. Look up, agree with Kogo, look up Lucario feed on stream. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to look up Spyro Subway. I'm not going to look up fucking Lucario feet. It's not happening. I'm sorry. You guys are going to have to, you guys are going to have to cope. Haven't seen the live 2D preview. You're just like this. That's also fair. That makes sense. What language did I take in high school? I took Spanish and Italian. Oomfy Choomfy, you are literally your second message. Literally your second message, and you're typing penis, boy, womb, atypical pregnancy. This is unreal. This is unreal. Oomfy Choomfy, hello? Hello? Fucking second message here? What am I doing to you people? What kind of brainwaves am I sending out? Can we pay you money to? You want me to pay me money to take a new language? Ah, Mamma Mia cannoli. So true. VIP Oomfy. No, VIP is a paid position. This is a you know, you have to it pulls a book. Okay, thank you for book. Here's all this gunk. What do I do with these flags? I guess I can send them to storage. I got a book. Thanks for book. You're reading the room. Fair enough. You know what? True. Okay, let's see encyclopedia. No. Okay. VIP Choomfy, VIP Oomfy, you're riot, VIP Oomfy. Alright, let's see. What can we do here? What can we do here? Warn, moderator. What are my options here? I don't know. Can I do that from here? Let's see. Hold on. Alright. I'll bend to the will of the crowd. I'll do it. I'll do it. Settings. Where is it? Community? Content? Roles manager. Alright, Oomfy Choomfy. Oomfy Choomfy. Is that you? Here you go. I think that's you. That should be you. Let's see. Alright, there you go. The people's hero, the people's champion. Alright, don't say I don't completely acquiesce to the demands of the crowd. Okay? Alright, don't say I don't give you people what you want, what you demand, okay? Alright, Oomfy fully VIP. Okay, also, I don't think Poi Poi followed earlier. I don't know if I thanked Poi Poi for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Poi Poi, if you're still here. Thank you very much. We won much like the 100 orcs and the womb boy. No, the man with the womb won because he was able to finally understand himself. He was finally able to find the medical care that he needed via the orc healthcare system. 1 Mal versus 29 chatters. I think I could win. I think I could take 29 chatters. Okay. So we're kind of having a hard time over here. We're kind of having a hard time everywhere. I just lost. I didn't say it was in a fight. I don't know, guys. Oh, we got some messages in bottles. I've not written in a few days. I've been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. Well, most of what they hauled up was junk. They eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew as such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I heard them still. He stared down into the open casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. Not great. He's that easy. Don't say it like that. He's so fruity. Hey, you guys are going to see exactly how fruity I am with this live 2D. Like, it's crazy. It's insane. You guys are going to, my ambulations, you know, are, like, so... it's going to be so bad. I keep it strangely chill. Exactly. We take it easy. Penis Boy easy mode? Alright, that's funny. Because that implies Penis Boy hard mode. That implies Penis Boy expert mode. Penis Boy, like, infernal mode, you know? Like imagine like the Doom difficulty settings, but for like gay sex in a Polish nightclub. That's crazy. We're engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of Stellar Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we had not done in such a long time, waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aura shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said or what I said, but I know that I said yes. The ring was beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way around. I cannot take my eyes off it. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days, but I feel the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. There you go. Any kings hard in the chat right now. It's kind of fucked up, Incredible, because now I'm going to assume you're a hyena because you've got Incredible wants to talk about her female penis, which is fine. Again, all are welcome here, but that just kind of does mean that you're now a hyena. Ranked penis boy, professional. Exactly. There's amateur penis boy, and then there's ranked. And let me tell you, I play to win. Okay. Be dropping tilted towers, no build mode. Permit. I have to take pills to unlock the hard mode. No. That's okay. I'm sure there's also, like, you know, professional pussy moves, right? You know, like, you can be like, you know, like what do they say, like, ruthless businesswoman, you know, like, most lethal pussy in a 50-mile radius. It's out there, you know. Penis boy inferno mode is gonorrhea. Yeah, that's what happens after you fuck a flame atronach. Penis boy infernal mode. Eli, I don't know what those coordinates are, and I'm not opening them. Okay, let's, okay, we can't do this either. Search for relics. Music box, ring. Let's see if we can find the ring in the Stellar Basin, actually. Let's go back to Stellar Basin and see if we can find the ring. You're not a hyena? Okay, well, you know, then I guess you don't have to be a hyena to have a girl penis, I guess. That's fine. Pier 54. Huh? Juicy style? Listen, you know, there's casual sex and then there's competitive, okay? We don't have that one. Those are the cords to the Twin Towers. What am I supposed to do with that information? I'm sorry, Ina. Am I doing you dirty? To be fair, Ina, you have not, you've kind of been a little, you've kind of brought a little bit of it on yourself. I'm sorry. I'll be nice to you, okay? I'll be nice. Penis boy womb crashing into the World Trade Center. Do you guys, I mean, like, I don't know. Again, I feel like whenever we talk about 9/11, I kind of always say that, like, the original 9/11 was arguably the most erotic, but we can definitely change that in the coming year, right? September's coming up, you know. September's coming up, and we can make that change. Late to this, but Flame Atronach mentioned. Yeah, man. Have you ever you know, I go to the potion store and I buy, like, I just keep buying flame resist potions. The first two I buy, the shopkeeper's like, "Oh, maybe he's going, you know, to the elemental plane of fire." That's fine, you know, it's whatever, you know. By the fourth or fifth fire resistance potion, maybe he thinks I'm a firefighter and it's like a job, you know. Maybe he's just like, hey, you know, like, this guy's like, he's stocking up for work. By the 10th fire resistant potion, this guy's like, this dude's fucking his flame atronach. By the time I've put on 15 fire resistant potions on the shop counter, this dude is giving, ooh, humpback whale. This dude is giving me such an insane side eye that I can't make eye contact. I can't even look at him. And I pay for all these flame resistance potions. He's looking right at me, and his flame atronach wife comes out from the back room and gives me the worst fucking stare of my life, and I leave in shame. Hi, bedman. It's either 1 point or 0 points of damage each second I'm having sex with her. Just because a particular second caused 0 points of damage does not mean that I did not feel anything. It just means I took no damage. Exactly. You know, listen, I'm willing to suffer for success, you know. I'm willing to die on that hill. Can I fish you guys up? Volcanic, perfect. Okay, so I need one of these guys, and I need one of the other ones. Hey, hello, bedman. Hi, bedman. Hello. They hit the Contagon. Jerma when he does 9/11. I don't hate women. I love women. I love women so much that I'm heterosexual. It's crazy. Your ass in the Twin Towers and my dick will make this a national tragedy. Hi, crazy kitty. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Listen, man. This stream is enough of a tragedy as it is. Okay. I don't think we need to add. 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 I don't think we Middle Eastern pilots flying 747s into buildings. All right, I think it's already bad enough. Okay. Although I guess I feel like it's kind of like one of those things where like the original was the best. You know? Do you think that like if like you know let's say a white boy speaks a little Espanol tonight and jumps into the cockpit of a 747 and flies into a building, would they call it like derivative? Would they be like, man, those dudes from Al Qaeda, they did it better. This guy, he's aping their bit, you know? Penis Boy was an inside job. I think objectively Penis Boy has to be an outside job. No, they call it White Boy Summer. Thank you for the follow, Titty Bingus. Good name. Hello, welcome in. Ay caramba, that would be a good command. Why did I go back to Greater Marrow? I'm literally like a moth. I saw the lighthouse and I was just like, oh hell yeah, Black Grouper. Okay. I saw light and I immediately headed towards it. Ooh, Voltaic Grouper. You're gonna go. I don't even know if I can hear. You can just go right there. Okay. What if the Taco Bell dog did 9/11 but on McDonald's HQ as an act of war? I think that there's a McDonald's in the Pentagon. There's a McDonald's in the Pentagon. Have you guys ever heard that song? There's a McDonald's in the Pentagon, because it's kind of true. Honestly, I feel like I don't know. Do you think it's better? Do you think it's more or less fun to work at the McDonald's in the Pentagon? I feel like I'd be really scared of working at the McDonald's in the Pentagon, because that's one of the few McDonald's that, like, you could be shot by, like, for, like, working at your McDonald's. I don't actually know, that's not true. You can be shot because you work at any McDonald's. It's probably not any more or less dangerous than a regular McDonald's, honestly. Actually, I feel like the McDonald's in the Pentagon is safer, right? Because, like, the chances of like, a random shooting from a pedestrian is way lower. You know, still can't believe they banned nail clippers. What the fuck is the worst gonna happen? A pilot gets an ingrown nail through a bag clipping from a hijacking. TSA makes no damn sense. Yeah, I mean, it's weird because didn't they use box cutters? Like, I understand like I'm sorry, like you have to put in a lot of work to start ripping somebody's throat out with a nail clipper. Unless that was like a gorilla with a nail clipper. Do you think a gorilla could successfully hijack and fly a plane into the Twin Towers? You know, it couldn't win a fight against 100 men, but could it successfully fly a plane into the World Trade Center? Penis Boy in the Pentagon, +2. Needing security clearance to get my quarter pounder? Yeah, that would kind of suck. We're gonna hijack the plane specifically to clip the pilot's nails for a foot fetish flick. That's probably like a... That sounds like a bit that fucking, God, what's his name? Quentin Tarantino probably thought about and then was like, oh, it's too on the nose. It's too... Although I will say, he's probably not... He's not afraid of including his foot fetish in his movies. But I feel like he might feel that, like, you know, 9/11 jokes are a little too crass. I don't know. Infinite Chimpanzees could have given the chance. I feel like Infinite Chimpanzees can do pretty much anything if given the chance. Right? Infinite Chimpanzees can pretty much do anything if given the chance. Wouldn't fit in the cockpit. You guys ever seen the movie, Airplane? I forget who it is exactly, what the name of the actor is, but I think it's like Hugh... I forget exactly. But, there was, the actor who plays the pilot, he's just like, you ever seen a grown man naked? You ever been in a Turkish prison? You ever been in a cockpit? Leslie Nielsen, thank you, Leslie Nielsen. These monsters sound like Flowy Undertale. Yeah, they do, kind of, now that you say it like that. Stolen Shrine. 2 malformed fish writhing under the sun. An unknown green energy arcs and crackles over the fish's scales. It thrashes ceaselessly, even after hours after being pulled. Alright, you guys can come back. You guys don't go there. Okay. So that is 1. Tarantino little cast himself as a bar pervert to have Selma Hayek's foot in his mouth. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he wouldn't be opposed to, like, foot fetish stuff. But I feel like he might be like, 9/11, low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit. Also, he probably, like, you'd have to have, like, the pilots would have to be played by, like, beautiful women, right? The pilots would have to be, like, beautiful, gorgeous women in order for him to kind of be okay with it, right? Yeah, Leslie Nielsen does a really good bit. Can you guys get the fuck off of me? Thank you. Yeah, Leslie Nielsen does a good bit where he He does, like, there's, okay, so the bit in the airplane is like there's like a young boy who's like, oh hey, you know, like, can I see what it's like in the cockpit of the airplane? And I'm like, well, sure, son, come on over here. And then, so you know how it's like, oh, you ever been in a cockpit before? And like, that's a normal sentence, right? You're asking if you've ever been in the cockpit of an airplane, right? A cusk eel. Oh my god. You know, that's a normal question, because the question is, have you ever been in the cockpit of an airplane? Because we're in one. An infernal eel. There we go. Perfect. Grown fat from countless corpses that rest in the deep. The harbinger of a sick mercy for lost souls. So true. But it's like, you know, after the first question where it's like, you ever been in a cockpit? That's fine. That's normal. The second question is, you ever seen a grown man naked? A little strange. A little strange to ask a young man in an airplane cockpit. And then the third question, which is, you ever been in a Turkish prison? Really kind of solidifies that maybe this Hugh Laurie character is not is maybe not someone you'd want to leave alone with a child. All right, we're gonna make it. We're gonna book it. Ooh. Okay. Hey son, you ever heard of a boy pussy before? The male feet freaks would pay way more. Yeah, I think Tarantino became an incredibly wealthy, rich filmmaker because he wanted to. The rock splits with an almighty crack. It crumbles away, leaving its core. Fathomless flame. A cold, unnatural flame. Dark shapes swirl and flicker inside. First fire. Encrusted talisman. A stone tablet surrounded by tooth and bone. A glyph of a hook is carved into the center. Where does this go? Let's get rid of these guys. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this, so... Oh, I can censor storage. Okay, that's fine. Hugh Laurie reference. True. The inventory system is pretty banging. I will say, I think that I am not somebody who really enjoys inventory management games, but they do a good job in this one because, like, they do a good job in this one, I think, because it's not it's because they have enough variance in the shapes of different objects to where you're not just dealing with the same, like, 3-4 square, you know, things. You can actually maneuver and wiggle stuff around. It's not too bad. Anyway, nobody answered my question whether a gorilla whether you guys think a gorilla could do 9/11. Let's relight the fire. We'll do the middle flame. I will ignite you. Fathomless flame. A cold flame roars in the statue's hands. Which statue do you want to look at? None. We're done. You can't say for legal reasons. I don't know. I feel like you guys should be able to tell me whether you think that, oops. What am I doing here? That's you. They could, but they wouldn't. I think that, okay, actually, you know what? That's a good question. Which species of monkey would? Rotting. Which species of monkey do you think would be willing, not only, okay, which species of monkey could, not only could, but would be willing to commit an act of terrorism? Howler monkeys? Humans? Humans don't count. You can't say humans. That's boring. Chimpanzees? I agree. Already been investigated for terrorism once? Yeah, I wouldn't. Maybe you don't have to, Chad, if you've already been investigated for terrorism, you don't have to answer this question. Bonobos? Bonobos. Aren't bonobos, like, some of the meanest ones? Aren't bonobos some of, like, the worst possible, like, monkey species? Aren't they, like, complete assholes? I need you. Fuck. Okay. I need one of you, and you go in... Let's check this one over here. Is Zaboomafoo sus? Do you... Something slithers into my cargo hold. Oh, it's infected. That's fine. Do you guys think that the Zaboomafoo lemur would stab you for $20? I think he'd consider it. I think he's down on his luck. I think after Zaboomafoo got canceled, I think he's willing to do what he has to do in order to make ends meet, right? Bonobos also is the rape and murder monkey, so I was right. Bonobos are the worst. Can you assholes stop following me, please? Like, literally every 10 seconds, there's one of these stupid dickhead fucking fish. Bro, I think he's dead. The Zaboomafoo lemur's dead? That's fucked up. Thank you for the head pat, Mimic Chest. Thank you. Maybe baboons. I think we could trust gorillas and orangutans to alert national security. I think, you know what I think would happen? I think a gorilla or an orangutan would call national security and then have their call ignored because they weren't taken seriously. They're like, oh, you're a fucking like orangutan. What do you know? And it's like, I'm sorry, the man who rejects the advice of the orangutan is the stupidest man on planet Earth. I'm sorry. There's nothing else to say about it, right? If you don't understand that bonobo wisdom or orangutan wisdom is greater than any single human being could ever conceive, then you're just out of luck. Flashback to the monkey fucking that frog. I've seen that video. That's fucking grotesque. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. Don't slander Zaboomafoo. I'm not slandering Zaboomafoo. I'm just saying, you know, if a lemur was on hard times, do you think he would be willing to, like, jump you in an alleyway? Ooh. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Frilled shark. I think we... Ooh, wow, you got a lot of room. You can probably go here. Considered by many to be a living fossil, that technically a shark, it swims like an eel, hunting prey with 300 needle-like teeth. I should get 300 needle-like teeth. That'd be kind of peen. Gonna be... Eli, you don't make... Eli, you just... Eli, take a lap. I might actually time you out for that one. That's... You're kind of starting to cross a line here. If they're so smart, how come they can't beat 100 men? They could beat 100 men intellectually. Are you willing to debate an orangutan? I think not. I think you know that you're gonna lose. I think any man worth his salt would not be willing to get into a debate with an orangutan because he would wipe the fucking floor with them. Like there's I think a gorilla, you know, is a fine choice for like a physical brawl, but I think that an orangutan, you'd have to like play fair, you know, like you'd have to give him the opportunity to fight you on his terms, on the when he can combat with you, right? And that's a debate. You know, you don't want to see what happens when an orangutan starts talking about when an orangutan starts talking about you know, fiscal responsibility and shit like that. I would willingly debate an orangutan. As you should. You have much to gain. Bottom dwellers, hiding from their fate. Ooh, not this guy. Okay. We'll get rid of him. I need to find somebody else. Could a gorilla beat 100 men in an election, all 100? I mean, to be fair, a gorilla almost beat... A gorilla, like, got a non-insignificant amount of votes in an election we've had prior. Harambe got more votes than a reasonably sized swath of the population. You know, when he was on for that bit, you know, I would say it's not unreasonable. Orangutans are part of a greater hive mind playing 6D chess. I agree with that statement. I think the man who underestimates the orangutan does so at his own peril. It's just a fact. I need to find where these other guys are at. Harambe's dead, so he doesn't count. I would vote for the ghost of Harambe. I would vote for the ghost. Honestly, I would vote for the ghost of a dead gorilla. A gorilla 10 years dead. I would vote for him before I voted for a large portion of our political landscape, to be honest with you. I think that shouldn't even be considered a controversial take. I think that shouldn't even be considered a bizarre thing to say out loud. Ow. Alright, fine. Let's go repair our boat. Ice cold take? Exactly. That shouldn't even be considered bizarre. That should be like a normal... That should be like, oh yeah, Malphon, that makes perfect sense. I agree with you. If the last physical form is killed, the Highline will act accordingly and change the world to see fit. Until then, they enjoy themselves. Exactly. Alright, can we unfuck our ship here? We can. Okay. We'll snooze cruise it. Could a gorilla beat 100 men? I mean, I don't think so, actually. Hello, Shade Knuckle. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, hello. How are you doing? How are you doing? We're playing some... Alright, alright. Penis mention. Decided to play because coming to Game Pass in a couple days. It's very fun. It's very fun. I have completely sank my own ship like 3 times so far. Ooh, a squat lobster. Covered in tiny bristles and spines, this creature is thought to be blind. They process toxins spewed from the hydrothermal vents. Okay. Okay. Needs repair. Check pot. Pick up. Fizzbuzz and yeah, Shade Kaneko. We can count on Shade Kaneko to bring a little bit of control to the otherwise unhinged nature of this chat. This ghost of a dead gorilla got better healthcare. Hi, Divorce Jones. Welcome in. Good name, by the way. Hey, this ghost of a dead gorilla got better healthcare than me. Hey, I like how you're from New York in this comment. I like how New Yorkers have strong opinions about gorilla healthcare. I feel like the average gorilla has better healthcare than I do, right? Like, I feel like in like terms of like gorilla population in the United States, if you lined up 5 gorilla, okay, who has better healthcare? 100 men or one gorilla? Who has better healthcare? 100 men or 1 gorilla? Need to repair a crab pot. Had to get an urgent care this morning, given a nebulizer. Oh, geez, what happened? Are you, did you have like an asthma attack? Squat Lobster, also known as your mother. Fuck you, Eli. Hi, Regulus. Welcome in. Squat Lobster was my nickname in high school. Was it because you're like, you know, you've got a good pinching game? Is it because you walk up to people and you in fact be pinching? Is this possible? It wasn't a rock, it was a squat. Lobster! Okay, I need to drop off this lobster here over to the, actually probably the one we're closest to, I think. This one over here, I think. Billy, you keep asking for tongue. I can't, I'm sorry, Billy, I don't have any tongue to give you. They cut off my tongue and they didn't give it back because I was being too awful, too evil with it. But I'll give you a kiss. Mwah. Mwah. Same thing that landed you in the ER last fall. Airway constriction brought on by Brett. Didn't you? Oh, I thought you were gonna move out of that apartment. I thought you were gonna like move out soon. I feel like you definitely should. I mean, like, yeah. I don't know. You just kind of gotta move out. I'm being harangued by like 80 piranhas. He hates you. I don't hate you. I love you, Billy. I love you so much. The answer is the gorilla. In terms of healthcare, I agree. I think the gorilla easily outclasses 100 men in terms of healthcare. This is the most annoying mechanic possible, by the way. This fucking sucks, actually. Get out of here. Nice little 360 there. I think 100 gorillas. There we go. You go here, and now I need to find Spider Crab, I think. It's one of my minions to move to. You have minions? I don't have minions. I've just got Twitch chatters. And they're definitely not any under control of mine. Okay, let's see. I don't have a Bissell. Do I need a Bissell? Do I need a Bissell to finish this one? Oh, that sucks. Almost crashed. We're good. We're good. We're good. Chat, never get into an actual car with me because I drive worse in a real car than I do in a fake boat, if you could believe it. Although I can hit a sick 360. So what am I? Am I a guy? I am a guy. I am in fact a guy. I'm a shapeshifter. I'm a little changeling. I'm all fancy moves. You have minions. That's crazy. I wish I had minions. Actually, I don't wish I had minions because they would overthrow me. You know? It would happen. It would just happen that way. It would just be that way, you know? Alright, where are we? What are we doing? Okay. So, let's see if that crab pot picked anything else up. We might have to get the abyssal rod before we can finish this. We did see you drive a truck, and it was awful, wasn't it? I think that was the worst anyone's ever done it. Although I did hit such a sick double barrel roll, I feel like I should get points. I feel like there's like, ooh, a spider crab. Very nice. Exactly what I wanted. Where can I put you? There we go. Penis boy passenger princess. Well, I'll let you know. I'll have you know, okay? I'm not a passenger princess. I'm the driver, you know. And 2, I drive a car for grown-ups. I don't drive something like fruity and stupid like a Ford F-150 or like or maybe like some kind of, I don't know, what do you call it? a Ford Fiesta or something like that. Ooh, thank you for the follow, Oomfy Choomfy. That would be fucking insane to have a VIP who's not even a follower. That's so funny to me for some reason. Thank you for the follow, Oomfy Choomfy. Penis boy passenger princess. Stop saying that. Stays. Look at VTubers with not a lot of clothes on now. Okay, have fun. Fun fact, actually, for my live 2D, you can remove articles of my clothing. It's true. That's something you can do. For my live 2D, I will give you guys the option to remove some clothing. It's real. It's possible. You know, it's not going to be a naked command, but it is gonna be something that's there. It's possible. You know, it has hundreds of minions. They regularly terrorize him during streams. Worse than Kogue when the others do to you. Oh man, I would not want to be him. Can you put more clothing? Yes. You can also put clothing back on. You can put clothing back on. You can both remove it and take it off. It's true. We should probably fish these guys up and sell them. Huh? What did I say? What do you mean, remove? What do you mean, what did I say? You know, you heard me. You heard me. I'm including the option there's clothing removal options. It's possible. You know, maybe. Just like in real life, you cannot. All right. I feel like I should draw a line here to say you cannot, in fact, strip me of my clothes in real life. Brunkles? This dude's brunkling. That's fucking insane. Right statue. Stone crucible is empty. Fathomless flame. Let's put it in upside down. A cold flame roars in the statue's hands. There we go. All right. What do we have in storage? Let's see. We should sell this fish. And then we'll put all this in there. There we go. I keep forgetting to use storage, to be honest with you. Huh? What did I say? Huh? Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I have a lot of things that I'm really excited for the live 2D. Oh man. I can't say too much about it because I don't want to spoil it because you guys are gonna have to wait. The thing is, this in-game fishing religion is pretty interesting. It is kind of cool. I learned about it last time we played this, which was a little while ago, but I really enjoyed the dialogue that the Fanatic had. Apparently, you can only have like one at a time, one priest at a time, I guess. I don't know. It's very cool. Let's talk to him actually. I don't know if we've talked to him since. Let's talk to him. Let's see. What do you have to say there, home dog? Fanatic. What is it? I've lit some of the flames. I can see that, but we cannot proceed in darkness. All three must be lit. What's that scroll you're holding? I found it at the end of my other life. It washed ashore as all great gifts do. It took some time for me to decipher the runes. It speaks of an incomprehensible door. Surely that can't be a bad thing. Surely this will not lead me into sorrow. And those wretched, twisted fish that swam through, their flesh was the closest thing to a key. Anything else? Yeah. Any shipwrecks around here? Relics, you say? Perhaps one such as this? He pulls an antique pocket watch from his robe. Droplets of sea sprite crackle and seethe in the air around it. You're drawn to it too, I see. It found me during my rite of proving as I scavenged for creatures of power. It sapped at my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. As will you. When the ritual is prepared, it'll be yours to carry forth. Okay. Probably gotta make some money, and then we gotta buy, the, what's it called? The abyssal fishing rod, I think. Chilling outside in the fresh air, getting home. Your collapsible stool shattered. Oh my god. Yeah, God, the worst thing ever that I can think of is honestly, one of the most embarrassing things to happen to you is when your chair breaks in public because you are never ever gonna live that down, right? I have had times where I've been in public and I've been drinking and you're sitting with your friends and you go to sit down at the table and your drunk ass misses the stool entirely and you just land ass first on the ground and you never live it down. For the rest of the night, you're just embarrassed and your ass hurts, you know, which isn't even, honestly, that's not even the weirdest way that most of my nights go when I go out drinking. A lot of the time I end up being embarrassed with my ass hurting, and it's usually because I've fallen off of my fucking stool. It sucks. I hate it. All right, let's sell these eels. A couple neighbors looked over when it broke. Startled, confused. Yeah. You gotta be careful. Don't hurt yourself. Gotta be careful, you know. Ooh. Okay, all right, here. I would love to park and not immediately crash my face into the rock wall. Fish market. much. All right, we made $8 million just now. Ooh. Okay. All right. Gotta go breathe the cool air, not the demonic infusion of air in your apartment. Do not try summoning. I will. Don't worry. I won't. I won't summon horrific demons from the underworld. Thank you for visiting, Eli, and thank you for being fucking wretched and evil. I need an abyssal fishing rod. I don't have one of those. Oceanic. I don't have that. I'm not gonna play Neon White. I'm sorry. Oh, I can buy research parts. Probably don't need them right now. Or do you a folding chair? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Floating dock. We do have... Do we have this in storage? We do, I think, actually. Okay. So we have 2 engine spaces now. Ooh, I see. I don't know how... Oh, we can do here. And then here? Probably. And then I think we can get a new one. First bracket of a TCG turn by default because your opponent had to cancel. That's the best way to win, you know? I've never found the same amount of joy when it comes to winning as it's come to winning without a single fight against my opponent. Literally the #1 way to beat somebody is to not engage with them at all, which is why I enjoy playing mill decks, essentially. What a mill deck is essentially it makes your opponents discard the cards from their deck into their graveyard, and you win by making it so that... you win by making it so that they essentially can't play their cards. It's essentially a game of you don't get to play, only I do, and you don't fight them. It's like a stall tactic deck. It's very fun. I don't enjoy fighting people. I enjoy making them lose while laughing at them in like a wretched, like little evil hee 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 ho 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 tone of voice. You know, it's very fun. All right, have this weird fucked up crab lady. Mill decks aren't in standard. Oh, are you playing Magic the Gathering? Man, I've always thought about, I've kind of wanted to do a Magic the Gathering, I need to find one more, I think I need an abyssal fish. An abyss fish. What do I need from you? Let me go recheck what I'm supposed to have here. I could probably go in here. Hearthstone, oh. I've never played Hearthstone. I've played Magic the Gathering, which I really enjoy. I don't need anything here right now. I really enjoyed Magic the Gathering a lot. I played during Ravinica, and I really enjoyed the guild setup, and I played a lot of Black Blue, which was very, 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 very fun because it was essentially nobody liked me. I never played that game and had anybody enjoy playing with me, but I always liked it. Had the most dog shit EDH MTG deck, and you may have played 100 games in 1-0. Now, was it dog shit because it was like you built a really shitty deck, or was dog shit because nobody wanted to ever play with you because it was so annoying to play with? Is that because I've seen both of those things? I've seen people with like good decks that win, but nobody ever wants to fucking deal with it. Stone Tablet. Okay. Nobody ever fucking wants anything to do with them because the way that they play is just the most asinine, awful fucking thing. Oh, it was just straight bad. Oh no. Why didn't you? I mean, like, I will say, like, it's kind of hard to do, especially if you have. Can I fish you guys up? I don't have Abyssal. I need Abyssal, I think is what it is. All right, let's go back to Little Marrow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the thing is like playing the actual like paper, like the actual like physical game is really, really hard because sometimes you just get outclassed because someone has more money than you do, right? It's not fair. Like there's literally like wallet difference, right? Like wallet gap. Like I don't know. Whenever it's like I find that I really like, a lot of people have a lot of beef with Magic the Gathering Arena, but I find that it's really it was really a good way to be able to play the harder games, be able to play with cards that you normally would never get access to. The reason you didn't move to the original plan is because Social Security reduced your paychecks. If you moved to a better place, they would reduce your paycheck more. Why? Wait. Why would they do that? Why would they reduce your paycheck because you moved? That's doesn't make sense. I don't know. You should become a gorilla. You'd get better healthcare that way. You know, who would win and who would create a better system of government? A gorilla or 100 men? Ooh, I haven't even seen this dock. What is this one? Ancient ruins. Oh, sorry. Cave. In the dim light of the cave, you can make some paintings on the wall. Poor high schoolers who couldn't afford new cars just had a pre-made deck from eBay. Yeah, like that's the thing, right? It's like so you literally get like wallet diff, you know, like paycheck gap, right? Like you want to talk about like the page like the wealth the what is it, like the wage gap? It's really the wage gap is most evident in Magic the Gathering players, card game players. You know, that's how you can best see it. You know. The best way to and it's like that's the thing is like, yeah, the arena has a lot of flaws, but being able to play with cards that you'd otherwise never be able to get your hands on without using like proxies or like using the most dog-eared mauled like versions of them is really fun. You know, like I'm never gonna ever hold like an Ancestral Recall in my hands, but I'll be able to be but I'm sure like being able to use it in like an online setting is still fun. You can make bullshit decks, right? All the VTubers you actually played Hearthstone, one graduated, the other's perma hiatus. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're not gonna start playing Hearthstone either. Remove. I'm sorry. Magic the Arena. How do you keep track of any of this without a computer out of 10? That's the funny thing is that like Magic the Gathering, like I don't know, like it. I started playing it when I was in college. Was when I really played it for any serious amount of time. And it kind of just like. It was simpler back then, I think. I think they added a lot of stuff recently that's kind of confusing. But a lot of it's really, really straightforward. Essentially, a lot of it's just like, oh, like, pay resource. You know, like it's literally just like put resource, pay resource, put card down. Like that's the whole way it works, right? Like you have like your color resources, you play your resource card, you use it, then when the turn comes around, you regain all your resources. It's really easy. I mean, easy, but you know. We're going gorilla now. Exactly. Guerrilla government. The ape government. Backward system. If they don't give you enough to survive on, you need help from other people they decide you don't need. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's kind of dumb. That's kind of dumb and stupid. I feel like I would trust a gorilla to manage Social Security better than I would 100 men. Penis boy ancestral recall. Oh my god. That's an evil sentence. These paintings depict the birth of a civilization. A great beacon of light is shown repelling a tentacled figure. Hey, I don't emerge from the sea. In the dim light of the cave, check the right wall. These paintings depict the fall of a civilization. A volcanic eruption tears through a tall lighthouse. Monstrous shapes devour people as buildings turn to ruin. In the dim light of the cave, okay. And it's ancient lighthouse. You climb the many steps leading to the ancient lighthouse. At its base is a solid stone door. Can't see the handle, but there's a large socket carved in the face of the door. We don't have that. The door remains shut. Do I have my storage? I don't have storage here. Well, let's rest at least. Digital TCGs, you also don't get the risk of someone yoinking your cards and vanishing. Yeah, that's the other thing. You don't have to worry about some jerk off stealing your shit. Like literally, like man, I saw like a video of like it was like at some kind of like I don't know, some kind of con where some guy was selling cards, right? And it's crazy. People will just straight up walk up, pick up. People will just walk up, pick up a card, and then try to walk away, as though there's not cameras, and they like, and the dude doesn't see you, right? Like literally, people like for some reason people think stealing trading cards is easier than stealing anything else, when in the fact it's not, because literally like there's cards straight, there's cameras straight directly on the cards the entire time. Like, sure, in a convenience store, you could find a blind spot to, like, slip a bag of chips into your pocket and get away with it. But if you're trying to, like, yoink cards from in front of the guy who's selling them and all the cameras everywhere around you, I'm sorry, you're just a special kind of dumb. It's, like, ridiculously stupid, right? Like, I would say the smaller the object is, especially if it's like it's like, to me it's like trying to steal jewelry. Like, yeah, a ring is a small object, easy to put in your pocket, but the security for it, because it's smaller, is way more intense, right? And because it's more valuable, right? You know, So it just doesn't make like people. It's like, and it's like I was watching this video where these people would just come up and try to steal stuff and get caught every time because it was obvious, right? And it's like they never learn. I don't know why people seem to be of the impression that just because it's a card means that nobody's gonna like be like, hey man, you're fucking stealing this $200 card in front of me and all these cameras, right? Standard Hearthstone's only a set from the last year, current year, plus the free core set, so it's got the paycheck difference as traditional Magic. Yeah. You miss an expansion, you're missing maybe a third of your possible card options. So can you not buy the older cards from the previous sets? Barbed Eel. A spine broken with sharp angles and crooked curves. A row of teeth bent on revenge. Okay. It's just weird. Right? Oh, we're done. You see yoinking my shit in front of cameras? I bet you are, brother. I bet you are. Listen, man, don't follow your dreams. If you have the unquenchable desire to be put on the sex offender registry, by God, don't let anybody stop you. Okay? You buy older cards for them only usable in wild. Standard players don't care about wild. Oh, well, okay. Well, wait. So hold on. So you can buy the older cards. So you only have 1/3 of your possible card options. You can get the older cards, but the 1/3 that you're missing, people don't use anyway. So I guess it's not really that bad, huh? You don't have to clip that. Listen, what? I mean, actually, you can clip that. If you want to go out there and get yourself on the sex offender registry, by God, go ahead and do it. You know, right? Like I feel like if you're coming to me, Twitch streamer number 449734, looking to be told, no, wait, please, don't jerk off in front of the public security cameras. Don't do it. Like, you're talking to the wrong guy. You should be talking to, like, I don't know, like your parents, a cop, you know, literally anybody else who's more responsible, right? I don't know, man. I just feel like you're kind of barking up the wrong tree if you're looking for socially responsible commentary out of my mouth. What is happening? What do you mean? What's happening? This should not be. You should not be like, you know, coming to Twitch chat or Twitch streamers to be given serious commentary on not becoming a sex offender. Although, I mean, you shouldn't. Don't, like, you know, don't do it. But for a joke, haha, you know. 1/3 you're missing from standard format is 500, 900. I'm not encouraging public sex crimes. I'm just saying if you want to go do it, don't listen. I'm not gonna stop you. You know, they don't pay me enough to tell people not to jerk their meat in front of security cameras. Okay, what are we doing here? Can we research? Let's we don't. Oh, we can get Abyssal and Hadal here? What is this? How do we get here? Unhinged streamer, you feel like I'm saying? I mean, you know. I also am not really... I am a deeply unserious human being. You guys all know that, I assume. Deeply, deeply unserious human being. Let's sell this stuff. Can we... No. Dry dock. No. Research. Can we do this? I guess we can't do this one yet. Okay. I don't know what to do with these flags either. Cockfishing. Thank you for returning us back to our roots. Back to our origins. Back to cockfishing. You know, that's the important stuff. That's the important stuff. I mean, thank you for cockfishing. Should we, what do you guys want for the cockfishing command? What would it even do? I don't even know what I would be able to make happen. Exclamation point cockfishing. Well, like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, let's see. We have this, like, rune tablet that we're supposed to give to this guy. Random fish and random fish sizes. Oh, type radiate if you want to be irradiated, by the way, chat. Show him the stone tablet. Jared takes a stone tablet from you and inspects it closely, turning it over in his hands. Remarkable, yes, I do believe this is a fragment of a larger arrangement. brings down a similar looking stone covered in much more dust. Some years ago, I acquired this other piece. Thank you for radiation. Ooh, let me radiate myself. Radiation. Radiate. Radiate. Make sure you... Oh! My radon lipstick slays. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hi, Hempy. Welcome in. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. How are you doing? How are you doing? Found the runes in Devil's Spine. More out there. Hold on to it now while I search for the other ones. I have gunk, yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's go back out. Send Tiny Mishi to concurrency hell. A+ from the Mpreg attempt, by the way. New X-Pack 3 times a year is $300 per X-Pack to get the full set. Just playing the old cards in Wild is cheaper long term. Most players in tournaments are not Wild. Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know. I've never really been a competitive card game player. Hi, Happy. Hi, Happy. Hello, hi. Hello, hi. Hi, hello, hi. Hello, hi. Hi, hello, hi. Hi, hello, hi. How are you doing, Happy? I saw you playing. What were you playing? You were playing, wasn't it that, like, Spot the Difference game? I can never win those games. I'm always so bad at them. How much money do I have? I have 540. What can I do here? Let's see. And you do this. Move you. Hold on. You can go. How do I do this? Am I winning? Have I tried getting better at them? I'm... Don't ask. Stop. Why is everybody like, hey man, have you tried not sucking at everything you do? The answer is yes. I try very hard, but I never succeed. I am so bad at spot the difference games, mostly because I can barely play games in which I'm not spotting differences. I can barely play games such as this, where everything is very obvious right in front of me, and I'm still sitting here like, gee, what am I supposed to do? What's going on? Huh? What? Like, it's bad. It's grim. What do I put? I guess we could put the peculiar engine away. We'll put that guy in storage. This fella we can rotate here. And then we can buy this one. Born to Suck. Oh my god. What are you, one of my chatters? Oh my god. Hempy, who do you think would win in a fight? We were having the gorilla conversation earlier. Who do you think would win? 100 men or one gorilla? We were kind of unanimous on this conversation. And then my follow-up question was, do you think a gorilla would be able to commit 9/11? One gorilla versus the entire TSA. Actually, that's one gorilla versus 2025 American airline security system. Do you think he would win? Kanechin was able to make a Dragon OTK work for a full year, lost a meta deck. Oh, no, L. That's rough. How do I get the explosives? I don't know where to get explosives from. I don't know where I would go. Can anybody tell me, chat? How do I get the explosives? Where do I go from here? Lighthouse Keeper. What is it? What do you know about the old mayor of Little Marrow? I try not to think about him. It's a painful memory for us all. Sometimes I think I hear the hum of his engine sailing past the bay. I know he's gone. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Okay. How do I get the explosives? First you said gorilla, then everyone convinced you a gorilla does that. That's what we were saying. Yeah, like Hempy. The way that I described it is like, imagine. Okay, Hempy. I assume you're in a room right now. I assume you're the only person in the room you're in right now. Put 4 dudes in that room right now. That's a crowded room. Put 5 more dudes in that room. That's an extremely crowded room, right? Like, that's 10 people. That's a crazy amount of people versus one gorilla. Yeah, like a dude's getting his like arms and legs ripped off like cheesy bread. But like by the second guy he's pulled apart, that gorilla's tired. It's a lot of work to pull apart a human being. Those other gorillas are gonna those other guys are gonna beat the fuck out of that gorilla. Why's it gotta be? Okay, all right. You know, fine. 9 other women. I guess the question is, I think so. Yeah, I guess it would be the same. Like, you could have like 100 women and 100 guys. I don't think the gender difference wouldn't really matter when it came to having 100 of any amount of human being. You know, average night in my bedroom. Average night in my bedroom is lonely. A gorilla could beat 2 men easily, 3 to 5. They got to put in work. That's what I'm saying. The gorilla's gonna be winded after the second dude he rips apart. I have not been on a misogynist streak. You know, some of my moderators are women. Okay, it's true. You know. Do you think a gorilla? I'm really kind of hooked in on the could a gorilla beat the TSA though? I think is my next interesting question. Um, Smell the misogyny on him? That's so mean. That's so. I would like that not to be something people think of when they see me. Find more tablets. Okay. Okay, so we can volcanic and shallow and shallow. Oh, we should probably put. We should actually probably switch out you. Because now we can do coastal, volcanic shallow. Oh, we probably don't need this one either, actually. Depends on the airport. Ooh, good point. Do you think a gorilla could take on the Dallas airport? Having a position over authority over women isn't a great look on the misogyny stance. If you listen, you look at Kogarin and you tell me that I have authority over her, nobody's gonna believe you. I'm sorry, but nobody will believe you at all. If you try to tell anybody that I have any control over her, no one will believe you whatsoever. I think that probably a gorilla would probably lose to LaGuardia in the Dallas airport, but versus like a smaller one, he could probably we'd see a little bit of a difference there, you know. I think it's less about being able to like fight the guards as much as like how fast can he get to the plane and how quick can he get it on. If he can get onto a plane that's already like about to taxi, you know, I think he can do it, right? Okay, we need to get an abyssal fishing rod, but we can't really do that. What else can we do? We can try and catch, let's see, pursuits, catch rare fish, an oarfish, a gulper, a Goliath, tigerfish, and a coelacanth. Let's look at our encyclopedia. The marrows, mackerel, cod, great eel, arrow squid, grouper, gulf flounder, stingray, oceanic. Can we fish up oceanic? Can we fish up oceanic? We can't. Let's make some money and then we'll buy that other rod that will let us fish up. Exactly, Shaken Echo. I could literally never. The woman's a force of nature. Airport allow a gorilla in the passenger section. I mean, I feel like the question is less. Would the gorilla be, you know, I think a gorilla could be trained to fly an airplane without a doubt. Do I think that the gorilla would be able to get onto an airplane without being intercepted by security is the real question. You know, I don't think a gorilla would have any problem subduing a pilot, taking off and crashing into a building. I think the problem is, can the gorilla outrun security fast enough to where he still has the stamina to beat the pilot to death? Is the question. Maybe if he bought 2 tickets, yeah, maybe. Ow. Maybe if he bought the okay. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe he doesn't need to outrun security. Maybe he just needs to, like, if the gorilla submits to capitalism and buys 2 plane tickets, could he commit 9/11? Right? Because then he'd have a reasonable reason to do so. Because he'd be once more under the yoke of the economic system, right? You know, that's the question, right? Okay. Private jet privileges. Do you I don't know. I think if the gorilla can afford a private jet, he doesn't want to commit 9/11. I think is part of it, right? I think a gorilla who's able to get into and fly a private jet is definitely succeeding. Ooh, a many-eyed mackerel. Gill plates dotted with eyeballs, superfluous but scanning frantically. All eyes see right through you. I think. Ooh, we're not done here. But I also think that out of all the breeds of monkeys, which ones would be most motivated to commit acts of terrorism? I don't know. I just don't know. Gorilla would have to get a job to afford the tickets, which means you have more competition on Twitch. I think that I would lose. I think if it was between me and a gorilla on who would put on a more entertaining stream, I think the gorilla would get really tired of the streamer sucks dick for money jokes too quick, and he would kind of he'd lose there. But I think more people would tune in to watch a gorilla than they would tune in to watch me. The next question is, would a gorilla make a good VTuber? Could a gorilla beat 100 VTubers in metrics on Twitch.tv? That's the... We're really boiling things down here. Alright. Should be good. Now we can get an Oceanic. There we go. That crimson glow in the sky seems to have gone away. The Air Force Quad are now more settled, have I noticed? I have. Okay, so now we can do Oceanic. That's good. Custom app for tracking? No, I don't think I think a gorilla would not need custom app for tracking. I think the gorilla would probably get an iPhone 10 or an 11. He'd use VBridger, and the question is, what kind of VTuber would a gorilla be, right? You're already a gorilla, so you're not going to be like a monkey tuber, you know? What are you going to do? Clearly don't know how in demand a healthy, virile male gorilla is in the gorilla breeding program. I don't know how in demand a healthy, virile male gorilla is, full stop. If I can really say that with any sort of impunity. If I can make any sort of commentary about that. It's, I don't really understand the value of a healthy, virile male gorilla. End of sentence. Lose all the advantages of being a gorilla as a VTuber. That is true, actually. Yeah, why be a gorilla Twitch streamer if you're also going to be a VTuber? You know? What do we got here? Let's dig up some fishies. Bronze Whaler. Whoa, look at you. I don't know if we can even catch two of these guys. Where am I going to put you? What the fuck? I hate the wet sound it makes. I don't even think we can put two of them down. Okay. Normal boy. Yeah, he would be like, hello, Twitch chat. I'm the normal boy streamer. He'd be a hoodie Vroid streamer. And he'd be like, why aren't people watching my streams? I'm a gorilla. Isn't this really interesting? Why be a gorilla Twitch streamer if you're also going to be a VTuber? Why commit 9/11 as a gorilla when you could be a Twitch streamer? I don't know. Do you feel that if we offered Al Qaeda the option to become VTubers instead of committing 9/11 that they would have taken that trade? I think there was other motivations possibly in play for that. If I had to really throw my hat in the ring for that. All right, we can't get this guy. If I had to make that kind of guess, I feel like there was other factors involved. But a gorilla, that's a different conversation, right? Okay, what are we doing here? Let's go over. Al Qaeda's already VTubing right now anyway. Do you think is that true? I mean, like, I know they're on Twitter, you know? Apparently that was, like, a big thing. Like, apparently, like, a big issue was that, like, once they had, like, retaken control, once, like, they had... I don't know if it was Al Qaeda. I think it was the Taliban. When the Taliban had taken control over the country once the United States left, snake mackerel. Once they had taken control over the country, apparently a big problem that they had was a serpentine mackerel. Let's keep this guy. Lash out with its teeth, its tail, its hiss is rising from its mouth, and the water around you grows. That was like a big thing. Was like when they when they took control of the government, and all of a sudden all the guys who were like combatants, they had to like become office workers. That was their real problem. The real issue is not overthrowing like an invading force in order to reestablish like your government. The issue is once you've done that, now you have to like collect taxes on the population, and you have to like repair the infrastructure, and you have to do all the paperwork. From combatants to bureaucrats, exactly. That was the real issue. You know, like that's what nobody wants to do, you know. It's all fun and games shooting at the US, you know, military until you have to do the paperwork about it, right? Okay. Collecting taxes as a former combatant would be okay, but you don't go out door to door collecting taxes. That's not how that works. Too lazy to open Twitter. When is my L2D dropping? It is going to be this Friday. Or not this Friday, next Friday, the 9th at 7 EST, Hempy. We're going to be doing that, and I am going to be so cute, and I've got a cunty little Germa pose as a toggle, and I hope that you can see it, because it lets me be very, very me. Alright, what are we looking for? Okay, let's do some, maybe we can fish up some from the ocean. Says you, that's how you scare, door to door, true, actually. Well, no, apparently it's not, what is that emote, Hempy? What is that? The Rat Boy Gritty. That's pretty solid. I feel like door-to-door scamming is in no way less profitable than phone scams. Phone scams is like a multi-million-dollar industry, right? Like, it's huge. I don't have anywhere to put this thing. Okay, that's fine. Gotta get on B-Sky. Yeah, I do. I know. I'm on B-Sky. I just need to actually use it more. I know. I'll be honest, I'm a bit of a slow adapter to some things, unfortunately. How do I want to do this? Where are we? I hate the way this map, for some reason let's not do this. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, very angry man. Oh, he ate, oh, I see. He eats like the little fishies. Blue Sky sucks. It's just, there's just like, yeah, I was gonna say there's no like engagement on it, but it's also like, I don't use it, so I don't get engagement on it, obviously. Like, if I want to get engagement on it, I've got to fucking use it, you know? Excuse me. Tokyo Drift. Oh, Tokyo Drift. Excuse me, sir. Like that, like, I can't really complain about, oh, nobody, like, I don't know anybody on Blue Sky. It's like, well, I don't fucking use it. I have any function Twitter doesn't have? I don't know. I need this thing. I don't know where to get this thing. Volcanic? Devil's Spine. What is this thing? Mangrove. Crab. Is it a crab? No. I don't know what this is. How many BBWs has he dredged from the bottom of the salty sea so far? Can we get a PBE counter? Not, unfortunately. We've definitely had more, definitely gotten more fish than big beautiful women, but I still hold out hope. I hold out hope that there's a colony of ridiculously thick mermaids waiting at the bottom of the ocean for me. Honestly, that's kind of like the whole appeal of sirens. I feel like if sirens were kind of chunky, then I would probably have crashed my ship into the rocks already, you know. Something that's less functioning competitor, you market as a base de-bloated alternative. I think the thing is that, like, with Twitter, like, obviously the issue is that it's run by a fucking psychopath and it's populated by Nazis, which, you know, are two very convincing arguments to get somebody to leave somewhere. So it's like, it's not that I'm not looking for an alternative, it's just I need to actually fucking use the alternative. Sir, you just want some fish tail? The thick mermaid in question dredges up a manatee. I mean, do we have any, like, has anybody made a... Is there beautiful babe manatees out there? Are they out there? Can I find them? I like not being spammed with retweets, bot follows, and ads on Blue Sky. That, yeah. That's the other thing is that also, is this gonna be like in the abyss? I think I need an abyss for this one. I don't know. Is it? Yeah, I think it's an abyssal one. So I can't do this. I need the abyss. I guess let's fuck off then. We'll go back to... Oh, let's go to the camp. Maybe the camp guy will have explosives for us. No one gets any engagement on B-Sky? I think, yeah. I mean, like, again, you know, like, there's no reason to not use it, especially considering the alternative is, again, a wretched little pit, but still, right? Um, even if it's bad, yeah. I think that's I think if you told me that I don't that's that yeah. I mean, like the really, like, I don't actually have any good reason to not use Blue Sky besides the fact that also it's just kind of another one more social media site that I need to keep track of, is something that I don't want to do either. More traditional, definitely a siren was a bird-human hybrid. It wasn't until later they were considered an alt name for mermaids. Oh. I would honestly, I feel like I've always had a thing for harpies. I gotta be honest with you. I've always seen the appeal in harpies. That is the fastest setting sun you've ever shown me in the world. I've always understood the appeal of harpies. I feel like in terms of like monster women, a lot of there's literally no reason to not get involved with that, right? Like I feel like the number one thing is like, oh, you know, she's a monster girl, she'll like murder you in your sleep. It's like, okay, a regular woman can also murder me in my sleep. What's the difference here? What's the difference here, right? Like, I'm sorry, VTuber getting no reach, no engagement, having less people. Yeah. That's the other thing. Is like, but the thing is that, yeah, you're not going to get engagement if you just don't use it, right? I'm sure I could get engagement on Blue Sky. I just don't use it. So I don't use it and I don't get engagement, and that's like, duh, right? Wrong bird combo. Some saw there's a bird body, human head, woman with a bird head that sang laments. Oh. I'm thinking of like woman torso and head with like talons for legs and wings for arms. That's what I think of when I think of a harpy. Twitter is funnier. Twitter does have some good bits. Twitter does have some good. Oh, hello. You approach a hooded figure. They're standing expectantly, vermilion robes blowing in the wind. Fishermen serve. The voice from the hood cuts through the humid air. Deliver the vessel. The hooded figure purchases an old paper scroll. They print a shape on it. A cusk eel. I don't have a cusk eel. I'm sorry. Harpies are awesome. That's what I'm saying. Fuck. God damn it. Alright. The only reason not to use it, habitual usage of what you complain about? Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Like, that's the other thing, is like, there's no actual, like, good reason to not use it. It's just, like, excuses to not use it, and you know. And it's like, I can give excuses till the cows come home, but I do realize, like, what, like, realistically, it wouldn't be any net negative. I wouldn't lose anything by using Blue Sky. Twitter's only funnier because all the people use Twitter, and those people also complain about Twitter. Yeah. The thing is, I think what I don't know, short of like the app itself shutting down, it would need to I don't know what kind of like I don't know what, because it's like, yeah, you can like have an issue with the site owner and the user base, but it's so easy to curate your own, like, what you see, that a lot of people don't, like, once they've curated it properly, they don't see a reason to leave, because they're just like, oh, I don't see that stuff, so why would I go anywhere? Hook flag. So it's like, why would I go anywhere? I don't see Nazis. I don't have, like, I've blocked Elon Musk. I don't see him. So it's like, people when it doesn't affect them, they don't care. So they don't have any reason to change. And that's like a big problem with pretty much everything in the whole world, right? You know, is that like, until you actually impact the average user base experience to the point where it's like, the app has to probably almost literally be unusable, right? That's the issue. I feel like we had the same combo at Skype when Discord got big. I think the thing is that Skype was like borderline unusable. Skype was like, I used Skype back in the day, like, not a lot. I used like the very tail end of Skype, but it was just not good. It was barely functional. It was so bloated. It would drain your performance so bad. But it's like, Twitter doesn't have that problem because it's just an app on your phone, right? It doesn't drain your performance. It does what it needs to do in a and I would say in a pretty timely manner. You know, you don't have to sit around and like wait for Twitter to actually do shit, right? You know, like with Skype, it's like, you know, you would have to like sit there and it would have to load forever, blah 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 blah, whatever. Like, the issue with Twitter is the user base and the moderation. And if you can look past that, then why would you move, right? So that's the only thing. I can help you. For you to be up for it, you have a look. Listen up. I need to find lost piece of my squadron's mortar. We used it to bombard the beast. Other planes went down north and east, marked the possible crash sites. How will you honor your squad mates? I've hung a few of their dog tags on the tree behind me. Listen, I never found all the bodies. Find any dog tags? Okay. Okay. All right. So we gotta do the. We gotta find the planes. That shouldn't be too hard. Use Skype for work. Oh man. I could not imagine trying to use Skype in a professional setting. I think the funny thing is that the way that Discord showed that people need that like the need for like these kind of like group chat settings, and they invented like Slack and Zoom and all sorts of other stuff, which works fine, right? You know, I don't think fuck, I'm not going the right way. I don't think there's no one who uses Twitter in a professional environment, so there's not really either any professional drive to like companies are not like a company would be willing to go out of their way to invest in a company in like a product that would make their day-to-day performances and communications easier. That's not the case for Twitter, right? So you don't have these kind of like outside investors. You have these people who are like don't like Twitter, but you don't have like, it's not like a need, right? I don't know. Does that make sense? Does it make sense what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Mortar frame. Okay. Find Blue Sky way worse to curate. The algo doesn't really show you to. I would take so much of, isn't this place better than Twitter? I mean, I don't know. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, we can talk about it till we're blue in the face, but the only thing that matters is that, or do you use it? Yes or no? If you use it, great. It's not going to hurt you. If you don't use it, you're kind of only missing out, you know? But it's like, again, none of these arguments are real. Like, no, like the bottom line is that, you know, I also don't want to spend my time, on a website where there's like, where it's run by like a deranged like car salesman slash, you know, semi-politician doped up on ketamine every single day of his fucking life. You know, I don't need to be on an app like that. So it's like, I just need to actually get off my ass, which is my other big problem. Skype and Zoom on top of 2 more apps. I'm sorry. At that point, I would find a different job. I would find a better employment. Twitter following for VTubers. I only follow VTubers you knew from elsewhere. When I made Blue Sky, you only follow people like you knew from elsewhere. Well, I mean, that's the other thing, right? With the proliferation of social media, is you don't get there's discoverability is only as far as you're willing to go with it, right? Is this the right way? Am I going the right way? I don't think I can go this way. I think if the app has good discoverability, I think it'll be fine. But it's just like, with the proliferation of social media, you don't really find people based on their interests anymore. You kind of, oh, actually, no, that's not true. I guess it just depends on how willing you are to use the For You pages and the algorithm and all that other stuff. I don't know. Also, why you never complain about your feeds from being ad-supported. Yeah, I will say that's it's so easy to curate. That's the thing, right? That's part of the issue I was talking about. It's so easy to curate what you see. It's so easy to curate what you see that there is no reason to leave unless the app goes down, right? There's no reason to go anywhere else because the app is, or you see only what you want, right? If the app kind of like shoved everybody into one big room and you had to see every single fucking opinion every single person had, you'd lose your mind, right? You'd leave. You wouldn't be there, right? But the fact that you don't have to do that, obviously, otherwise social media wouldn't function, you know. It is what it is. Some old fish are spent on a spit or a fire that was never lit. A pile of fabric is gathered at the base of a large tree. Rotten fish hang from the spit. The fire below had been prepared, so I must have left in a hurry. Check the fabric. A nest of rags lies at the base of the tree. Somebody slept here. The rags are covered in bark chips. There are symbols covered in the tree trunk above. 3 sets of symbols. Look at the first one. At this point, I would find a different job. You guess what your job is now? Different from that one, huh? There's a book symbol underneath a wave, and then an upwards arrow. A cloud hangs over it all. There are 3 sets. Look at the second set. 5 unfamiliar symbols mark the corner of a pentagram. The shape of a person is lying down in the center. A book symbol sits above a wave. Downward arrow points from the book down through the wave. Okay, I don't know what any of this means. Unemployed, Peem. Man, being unemployed is fun for like 2 weeks, and then it starts to suck. Like, I'm sorry, like I know that I can't be unemployed, because I know that when I'm unemployed, I just turn into like a drunken degenerate. Like if you've ever played Disco Elysium, you know, like, if you know, like, Measurehead, he does this thing where it's like, you drunken degenerate, I smell the Argul rising like a sword from your throat. You know, it sucks. That's me. I'm a drunken degenerate, and the alcohol rises like a sword from my throat. You know? It is a shit experience. Being unemployed, I'll actually not, I'll say this. It's not so much as being unemployed, it's just having too much free time is not good for anybody, right? Which is partially why I started streaming, is because, like, I had too much free time. I worked, but then still, like, I went home and I, like, wasn't doing anything, right? So it's like, okay, I guess to use this free time, I'll stream. And now I don't have any free time, because streaming now takes all of my free time, which is kind of the point, which is the fun part, right? Oh, I should probably not be doing this. I need to get to this thing. I am having such a hard time navigating this for some reason. Okay, through here. Okay, let me actually pay attention to the game. This way. I can't go through this way. I gotta keep finding alternate routes. Go this way. I just wish your free time purposeful. That, yeah, that's my problem is also that, like, I'm kind of restricted in terms of what I can do, and a lot of what I I'll just vegetate, you know, because I can't really go outside a lot of the time. Going the wrong way. I will say the map in this game fucking sucks. That's my one problem, is that the map in this game sucks, and also the fact that, like, it's not, like, the places where you can't use the explosives are not blocked off is really awful. Because it's like, there's so many paths I can go through, but then I can't because of the explosives that I need, that I don't have. Here's the plane. Here's the other plane. How do I... Around here, I think? Okay. Okay. Alright, we figured it out. Ow! Mushrooms! God damn it. Okay. 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 Ow. Ow. Am I stupid? Please. 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 Okay. Mortar barrel. Nice. Okay, we've got all the mortar pieces. Also tricky, but just work around the limitations. The thing is that, like, I'm restricted in terms of, like, I can't really have any outdoor hobbies because I can't really spend time outside during the day, and I don't want to wander around at night. It's not super easy. Like, I'm going the wrong way. Fucking. I saw the lighthouse and I just started following it like a moth to a flame. It was not good. Am I a vampire? I have an allergy to UV lights. So if I spend too much time out in the sun, I'll get really, really painful, really bad sunburns. And by too much time, I mean, like, if I spend, like, longer than, like, 15 minutes exposed to direct sunlight, it can cause a lot of damage to my skin. Umbrella, but not... Yeah, I'm a vampire, but not on the highway. Yeah, yeah. I have an umbrella. I have a sunbrella that I use. I have a sunbrella. I want to get, like, a cute little, like, linen sunbrella, so that when I go out, I can be like a beautiful a beautiful princess, you know, with my sunbrella. Gotta save Mal. God, I cannot figure out where the fuck I'm going. The only thing that will change is that I just need to wait for my allergies to, because, like, every 7-ish years apparently, because this started wait, could I not, is this how, huh? Oh my god, fucking hello. Directions? There we go. Like, every 7 or so years is when your allergies are supposed to change. So, this started maybe, like, 2 or 3 years ago now. So, I need to wait 4 more years before, I can assume anything might start to change. Because the doctor was like, yeah, it looks like you've just developed this allergy. We don't know when it's going to change or if it ever will. But, you know, I'm going to have to wait until, like, the normal time cycle for allergens, I suppose. That's what the doctor said to me. I don't know if that's how that works. But I'm going to assume it does because I don't know anything else about it, really. Decomposes to gas like hydrogen peroxide. I evaporate. The sun touches my skin, and I blossom into flame. It's brutal. My fucking... I'm gonna unplug this. There you go. Okay. Allergies are like cicadas? Apparently so. I mean, I don't know how true that is. Like, that's what my doctor told me, but also, like, I don't know. It just sounds bizarre. Easy too, but you also overheat come exhausted. Easy, walking a mile every so days about your limit. 3 back-to-back days of heavy activity with no rest days in between. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gotta, like, that kind of stuff is, like, if you're already, like, kind of frail like I am, you just can't do too much frequently, so it kind of, like, I'm limited in the sense where it's, like, I can't go outside, I can't do, like, frequent bouts of heavy action, you know, so it's, like, it kind of just leads me to the point where it's, like, I can sit on the computer and stare at the screen, pog, you know, allergic to oranges and all citrus at age 8, holy shit, did you get scurvy? That's a lot. Work on something in the morning. Next phase of the plan. Contraptions in the lagoon. Mine suckers. Lead them in there. Okay. Okay. Understand what's next. 3 special baits. Okay. First bait. 3 fish from the area to make. Okay. So we need to find fishies. That's everything. Okay. Okay. Let's fish up some fishies. Check DMs. What's happening? What did you send me? What is this? That's me. That's me real, actually, by the way. That's me real true. Let's see. Okay. Alright. I think that I'm gonna stop here. Doing it for about 3 hours. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an extra stream tomorrow because I missed Friday. It'll probably be earlier than 7 EST, but I think I'm going to stop here because I'm going to go eat. I'm going to go take it easy, and I'm kind of running out of gas a little bit. Sorry. Did I ever do the no repair for an hour? Oh, shit, that's right. Don't let me forget because I'll play this game again tomorrow, Shade Can I Go. Don't let me forget, okay? I'm sorry. I forgot. Penis boy gassed? I am a bit gassed right now. Got my vitamin C from other foods. Oh, that's true. Vitamin C. Vitamin C is in more than just fruit. All right. Save and quit. Confirm. All right. You waited till now to mention it on purpose. That would have been a little rough. All right, chat. Let's go raid somebody. Okay. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing probably another stream. We'll probably start. I'm gonna say we'll probably start earlier in the day. I have D&D tomorrow. We're probably gonna go till 4 or 5, so I'll probably start around 6, and we'll try to go till 10. Yes. Thank you everybody for coming out. Thanks for hanging. Let's go see who's hanging out. Let's see. We got. Oh, Vera's live still. Let's see. Flowers live. Does anybody have anyone we want to visit with? Oh, Chalk Emoji's live. Halbernacht. Ooh, Halbernacht is live playing a Full Metal Alchemist game. Thanks. You're alright, thanks. Hoobie. We rated Hoobie last time. I want to go say hi to Halbernacht. Halbernacht is playing a Full Metal Alchemist game, and I fucking love Full Metal Alchemist, so we're gonna go say hi to Halbernacht. Alright. Alright, chat. I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll do some stuff. We'll probably play some more Dredge. We'll hang out, okay? Alright. Hugs, kisses. Good night. I love you. Good night, good night, good night.